You're a mean lady.
I am. I am.
You didn't even bother making a campaign where we could just play anything other than cute cat girls. You
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah, no, I've had to make sure that it's heartbreaking when any of you die in any way, or even get maimed. You have to
Monster.
get that little, like, the cat wheelchairs, so you have, like, the back legs and the wheel struts and have to pull yourself forward on the arms.
Aww.
I'm not sure we can be friends anymore.
I don't know, have you actually seen those wheelchair things? They're fucking adorable, holy shit. Have you, like, fucking back leg wheelchair cats are so adorable, it's unreal.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Alright. So, is everyone here and ready to go?
Yes.
Never.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
And a Ram and a Bob.
Bob's dead.
And there's no response from a Ram either.
Ram and Bob. The dicks out of your mouths.
Oh, well. Rob's muted, so I imagine he's doing shit.
Spit him out.
A good walk sprint. Oh my god. Oh well. Is there anything that you guys want to ask as far as building and character creation-y shit that might not have been covered as consent?
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Rem would be the one with the questions, I think.
That's fair. Although presumably you guys have provided all the answers, because generally I just rely on people to do all the work for me. It usually saves me an awesome amount of time. It is, yeah, it's delegation. Proper delegation is an important skill to have. Gonna crack open this can of caffeine here. Continue to wait on our beaches. There's a Rob. Just need a Rem.
Ram. Dear God.
There he is. Alright.
Okay. I was about to change your nickname.
Sorry about that. My sister came in, and apparently, while I was at work today, she hid 2 Easter eggs in my room somewhere.
Huh.
Fuck, this is gonna be difficult. And she told me it's on one half of the room. And the first thing I said is that, fuck, there's a lot of shit on that half of the room.
2 years later.
I found one!
Great.
After a week, you should be able to. Are they real eggs or plastic eggs?
I'm pretty sure they're plastic eggs, and that I found one is just a reference to what Stray was saying. 2 years later, found one.
Yeah. That sounds about correct. Okay, anyway, my lovely dears, I believe it is time for us to get properly underway. First of all, I would like to welcome you to the first session of Only Mwawr, a venture in which adorable cat people fight the forces of chaos.
Ish.
It's going to be a very pun-heavy campaign, as you might expect.
This isn't going to be the Halloween game over again, is it?
No, but it's just like, I mean, the pun game is going to be on point.
Hey, that Halloween game was amazing.
It was
Not denying that.
It was the thing.
And it made amazing characters as well.
Okay, so we have, first of all, Mazendi playing the role of Jennifer Clawford, the Sergeant.
Hi.
We have Stray playing as Mora, the operator.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing.
We have Pets playing as Percy Ferrix, the Wepnyan specialist. That was his chance to say hello. And we have...
Hi.
There you go. We have Robdev playing as Puma Manderson, the the heavy Wepnyan specialist. And we have Remiel as R. Blue Neanderson, the Meowdick.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's a pretty stacked team. We have our people, we have our guns, we have our healies. And now we have the question of why the hell are you all here?
I'm also support.
This is very true. Different kind of support, though, to the heal bitch. I see the token shifting has begun in earnest. Good job. Wouldn't do the same otherwise.
Can you not be on top of me?
Get off.
You're now banned. Banned from the game. Bye, Ram. It was nice knowing you. It's a shame I ran up a really cool token for you there. Alright. We'll miss you. This is where I could quite literally take control of that token away from him, I suppose.
No.
I absolutely can. Don't punish me for being... Alright.
Throw Rem into the negative zone.
Represents none, controlled by me.
Oh shit.
Save changes. There you go. This is why you can't have nice things.
If I promise to be good, can I have it back?
Yes. Represents character Arbley. Good.
I was honestly expecting him to jump right on another character.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why I was already editing the token to take away the privileges off of it. Like, I was mid doing it when he immediately tested me again. Motherfucker, this is my world and I am in control. So, why are we all here? I'm gonna escort you to a lovely little overview of a planet here before we get properly underway. This is the planet Nan N9 in the Nan star system.
Oh god, we're landing on a casserole.
It's like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
It is like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Actually, I fucking love oatmeal.
Dirty one. Ugh.
I love oatmeal raisin cookies.
I love them too, but not when they're this grody.
It's not that grody. It's just got different colours of frosting sprinkles on it.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sprinkles.
My favorite type.
And big grey raisins. Big grey raisins.
It has raisins and pistachios in it.
That's, you know what, I will go with that one. So, this is the planet Nan N9. It is 1,600 kilometers in diameter. It is usually about 40 degrees Fahrenheit in the rainy season, which it currently is, although it is known to reach a balmy 80 in the summer. It's part of the Nan star. The other stellar objects within the Nan star system are mostly devoted to mining and agricultural worlds. Nan N9, on the other hand, is considered the closest thing to to commercial life. It is I can't remember the actual name of a planet. It's just literally for living on. Civilized world, that's it. In fact, it's in the title. It is a civil world as opposed to a mining or agro world. A long time ago, when I say a long time ago, it's all kind of relative to people who travel through space to fight for the Emperor. An Inquisitor was tracking a passage with a rogue trader. They passed by the Nan star system, and they then, after performing some investigations, listed the 9th planet as a target for cleansing and repopulation. There were rumours of neutral alien forces on the ground at the same time, and as far as they're concerned, the forces of chaos are going to be growing in power. The local PDF was listed as an unreliable, chaos-influenced army and will be the first point of elimination. The tightly packed cities are the big primary targets, those big grey raisins. In the months to follow, they are to be used by the Felonid Guardsman forces to wipe out more isolated pockets. There is a requisitions fleet in orbit, although stock is considered to be quite low in the first place. Unofficially, your direct commanders have informed you that acquisition on site may be necessary. This isn't an official word anywhere, because that would involve doing things that might be moderately questionable. So they're saying, try to keep your noses clean. Most importantly,
Fuck bitches, get money.
no. Everything that you do here is for the greater Felonid kind, because you're all abhumans. And not only that, you're a kind not commonly recognized as one relevant for status in things like the Imperial Guard, usually, the Cat Mealcanicus, also no, and the Akatsiarchy, also a no, generally not accepting abhuman Felonids into their numbers.
The Mechaticus?
The Cult Mechaticus, Mealcaticus, and the Akatsliarchy. So, a big success here is essentially going to be what opens the floodgates for your people. Like, a big success here is going to be a great step for everyone else, and it's going to allow you guys to stand amongst the others in the Imperium of Man. Also, you'll be able to do things like travel off-planet to nice scholar worlds, and, you know, although the planet of McConnell is quite pleasant, it would be nice to be able to go and see other places without having to fill out, like, a lifetime's worth of paperwork. And now, as for your characters, would you like to introduce them before we get into throwing you into story time?
Let's do it.
Alright, well, I'll go in order of my list. Maz, what is your character and what does she do?
Alright, I am playing Jennifer Clawford, a villainate sergeant. Before she got enlisted for the Guard, she used to work at a machine shop with her boyfriend. And as a parting gift from him, she has been given a refurbished antique autogun, which is cut down a bit. And yeah.
Sawn off and with an extended mag. Very nice. Right then. And Stray, tell us about Mora.
I am Stray. I'm playing Mara, the felinid operator. She always had a big interest in mechanics and stuff like that, but because she's a abhuman, she was not allowed to join the Adeptus Mechanicus. However, during one night, one very lovely series of nights with with a Mechanicus with very many explorative tentacles, she now has a hotshot lasgun as a memento of the occasion, and the woman she was with taught her how to maintain her armor better. This Mechanicus may or may not have a name that starts with M as well.
I have no idea what you're talking about, obviously.
Malika again.
That was... I know, I was being pretend subtle.
I like breaking that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Another bootleg Mechanicus.
Yeah, Alcanicus.
Hey, she wasn't allowed in.
Yep. She made it in the end.
Neither was what's his name?
Yeah, but he failed the exams. Enoch failed the exam. She didn't fail the exam. She just showed up to the exams and was shown the door because she had cat ears.
Understandable.
There must be a tick off.
Yeah, exactly. So, next up, Pets, introduce your character.
Yep, I'm Petson Winter, and this is Percy Ferrix. And while you were partying in high school, he was studying the blade.
Yay!
So he's been training in chain sword since he was little. He's got his own personal one that he brought from home. That's got a custom grip and it's reinforced.
Very nice. Wow, Akatran pattern Mark IV and a melter gun.
What?
Common quality melter gun.
How?
Weapons specialists get the favored weapon, common quality.
You're just begging for Scout to bring out the heavy guns to kill us all.
I mean, he's only got like 5 shots, so...
It's true, you have no reloads for it.
Right.
You automatically start with 3 magazines for any weapon that you have.
Okay.
So I got 15 shots.
Alright, dope.
I'll be right back, yo. I need to do something real quick.
Alright, well, I better be quick because we're moving on to Rob now, and then it'll be you.
Oh, God.
So, Rob, tell us about Pumum.
Oh, Lord. Let me see.
Opens up Ruby Wiki.
Well, would be. That would be great. But no, he actually screw it. I didn't actually think of anything actually for him for a background. So he's just another face in the crowd.
Excellent. How did you come
That
across your rare
background.
weapon?
That's actually our regiment's preferred heavy weapon.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But when he joined the guard, he seemed to be fairly stronger than the average troopers and a lot tougher. So
Surprisingly jacked for a cat, that's fucking true.
yeah.
53 toughness on a cat at start. Fucking hell, you are jacked out the wildness.
Tell me you got bulging biceps.
I didn't have enough strength.
It's 45.
Did he had to buy into 53? Wait, yeah, 45. Oh no, the experience costs. Yeah.
Yeah, the experience cost makes it very unlikely.
You should do it later though and just be mad jacked and armstronging at people as your cat person.
Oh, yeah.
In every picture, he's just doing the Superman pose.
It's like you know those old the pictures of the videos of people all doing like still life as you scroll around in a circle and as the camera scrolls back around, everyone's in a different pose. For him, it's just different flexes every time for his freeze frame.
Yeah, he is a muscle man. Just
The mannequin challenge.
Yes, that's the thing, the mannequin challenge. He puts the man in mannequin challenge, that's for sure.
Oh my.
And Rem, good timing. Introduce your character. Who are they and what do they do?
We are our Blue Anderson. We were actually just a common doctor amongst people before we got picked up for the Imperial Army. And at that point, they determined that our best use, field meds, since our physiology is a little bit different than so with that, we were attached to the squad. I brought a little something for my own personal use. In addition to the standard med kit, I also have an Orbital.
A what, sorry?
A Orbital.
Oh, right, yes, of course. The handheld...
Wrist-mounted med kit.
Yeah. Yeah. The handy health jack. You can plug them in the butt with your fist of healing.
Yes, which is actually funny you mentioned that. Loaded with stim, slots, and friends on.
And lube. This one over here, this one's the lube one. It's why it's not a syringe.
Yeah, it's actually loaded with morphine, and meth. Well, not meth, bath salts.
Bath salts. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is basically what you've got going there. Morphine and bath salts inside a power fist.
Oh, God.
Just put
Also, it has...
rare, equipment. What's it called? Not equipment. Attachment on one of your weapons, Bob.
Yeah. Like a custom grip or some shit.
Yeah, it's the easiest to do if you don't want any other weapons.
But alright then. So, with everyone all nicely introduced, we'll cover what your regiment is capable of. You are the first McConnell Felinids because you're the first regiment they've ever had. You are in their second squadron. The first squadron is led up by people whose names I have not invented. And they're of a relatively similar, actual grouping to yourselves.
They're like the Pillar Man of cats.
Yeah, I mean, in general, they tend to have someone with the words, someone with the machine, some with the gun, some with the heavy guns, and someone with the healy. That's pretty generic squad loadout amongst the Felonid regiments. They've stuck very much to the book on that styling at the very least. Because you're from the home world of Carlos McConnell, you have a little bit of extra Felonid-based stats. You're a little bit more quickie movie. Whenever you're all fighting together, you have a way easier time resisting pinning tests and fear. You are unsure what is and is not a heresy, so doing things like making alterations to technology or using inhuman strategies will bestow only half the corruption post-calculation, although that is rounded up, so you can't have
Like
0.
retreating.
Yeah, I mean, retreating is one, and also things like using equipment that has been used by Chaos Soldiers, which is going to be pretty regular. You also all have charmed lives because you're cats. You all have +1 fate. And your commanding officer is a maverick. It is Cat Morning. Cat Morning is actually one of the few first felonids who actually left the planet. She snuck onto a scholar world, essentially, and is probably the most trained soldier, so de facto became your commanding officer. There is another commanding officer, a human, but they're basically a commanding officer in name only. They have had little to fuck all to do with the first McCollum felonids. You are trained as grenadiers in close quarters battle. However, the Adeptus Arbitae are not fans of you guys, and because you're all a bunch of mistrusted abhumans, it's harder for you to associate with other Imperial Guard regiments and also all of their departments. Should you ever make, like, you know, attempts for gear, you have a default 1d5 degrees of failure on logistics and communications. You have the special equipment for forward observation, which I believe is what gave you your pict recorders and some other shit I've forgotten.
And our camo cloaks.
That's right, yes, you all have a camo cloak, which is very, very useful. And you have, since like these selections gave you a double up of free light carapace, that's why everyone has an extra rare level weapon or attachment of their choice. And also why our blue has the Mr. Fister of healing.
But not
Otherwise-
quite. But it's it's more healing and less fister.
I know, but calling it the Mr. Fister is more fun for me.
I mean, if I learn how to use chain weapons, I can turn into a Mr. Fister.
Understandable. So let's see here. You got your everyone gets an auxiliary grenade launcher, so that clamps onto your weapon, onto your clamps, with a crack and a frag. You have your armor. You have dead space earpieces, which are fucking great. Comm beads, very good. Gas masks, very fucking useful. You all have the Mark IV las gun with 4 charge packs. You have a stub revolver and 12 bullets, a mono knife, some magnoculars, and I believe since you guys are forward obs that they're quite good ones. Do you know the quality of your magnoculars?
Common.
Oh, they're just common. Alright, cool. You have your camo cloaks, you have a handheld targeter each, which is really good. That's for calling in things like airstrikes and shit. Or helping people target up for fucking what's the word? Mortaring. That was it. You have, of course, your wet weathers, your uniforms, and your random extra bullshit that you carry around, and your food. And okay, who is carrying your pict recorders and your grenade launchers?
Pretty sure Bob has one of those, the grenade launchers, I mean.
Yep. I suppose I'm more concerned with which of the two of you have the pict recorders.
I guess I should have one, because I'm the best with tech so far.
Okay.
And I think
Probably the other way around.
Why? No, the other one should go to the sergeant.
Ah, okay.
Fair enough.
Alright,
Probably
let's...
highest end of everyone besides you.
Alright, you have technically a direct line, and you have technically direct lines to stuff that I will cover later, so enjoy your little fort icons with your little pic recorders.
I do have a fairly high intelligence.
Yeah, but what does that matter for a pict recorder?
Really good shot composition, I don't know.
Absolutely meaningless. Even if you have a high end, it means nothing if you have a pict recorder.
It's literally just a video camera.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, basically these guys can do video selfies. But there you go.
Look at these. Look at these dead heretics, lol.
You just fucking you invent Felinid memes. I mean, cat pictures make sense. You guys are where cat pictures originated from.
We rediscover the what's it called, lolcats.
Yeah. That's the real reason why you guys have 1d5 degrees of failure with like their Ministorum and shit like that. Oh, fucking, they don't like memes.
No, they hate us for resurrecting a dead meme.
It's true. It's true. That's why the ecclesiarchy knows you guys are responsible for meme heresy. You gotta watch out for that shit. So, the first McConnell Felonids have spent a while now in space on a relatively nice ship. It's a little bit larger than necessary. Essentially, you're not the largest regiment one has ever seen. You're a little bit below full fighting strength. Likewise, things like your bays for tanks and scouts and all that kind of stuff, they are probably about half as full as they should be. You have a number of... I think the only thing you guys have going for you is a decent number of Valkyries. Yeah, no, you guys... I don't have access to tanks. There are like a couple. It's unlikely that they will see you, sadly. Not that they would be able to anyway, and not that you would want to because they're boring. But regardless, it tells the story as you're traveling through here. To you guys, this is a big auspicious moment. You're finally about to make landfall. You know, all you've done so far is training runs, a couple of milk runs, breaking down a few riots. Like, they were giving you essentially bitch work. Until this one came along, a job just about shitty enough that they decided, you know what, if we send this lower grade regiment and they fail, we get to say they failed, they don't get their place in the Imperium, and also then they don't feel bad about glassing the entirety of Nan N9. So there is that whole weight down on top of you all. Not that you'd be able to tell from the commanding officer. She is, as ever, an incredibly excitable battle veteran. And anytime she sees anyone, it's all tales of like how this is going to be pretty great for you guys, or at least you're going to make it pretty great for them. But all too soon, your flight through space comes to a close. You arrive above that previous miserable orange dust ball, and you get your first look at the planet below through a number of view screens. At first you'd think the coloration was broken. It isn't. You're quickly informed afterwards. The whole place is just brown. The rivers run red, with what is apparently just a particularly iron oxide rich bacterial environment. It's still totally drinkable water. It just happens to look like blood, which is totally not ominous in any way at all. It is a far cry away from the lovely, lush, sort of pseudo-pleasure planet of Carlos McConnell.
This is not what we were expecting.
That appears to be the similar thought of a number of soldiers aboard your ship. There's a lot of muttering and worried faces about the place, but then the alarm goes off, and everyone has to begin scrambling and getting ready to make Planetfall. There will be a final talk from the commander. She will lay out your roles more specifically and devote which squadrons to which areas. Now, before I jump you into that, is there anything that you would like to try and do on this ship as your characters?
What are we doing
What?
with our characters?
Yeah, is there anything on this ship before you all get essentially pulled into briefing and then dropped on the planet that you would like to try and do?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Okay then. Just quickly wait for Stray to say he's back, then we'll jump into your briefing. Yep. Oh, goodness. I see there might be vaguely... No one's daring to meme in that chat. That's right. Fucking watch your ass. You people, and you're getting up. Meaning I have to stand here with my thumb up my ass. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just start anyway, and Ray will appear.
Yeah.
So, there is a big old staging area with a large map that has been put up on a wall for you to see. It is essentially just a battle map that looks like a far more appropriately constructed version of this, but it tells the same story. You have these main cities. These pink lines would appear to be planet-spanning rail systems that they have in order to get between densely packed areas of wilderness.
But why are they pink?
To look more obvious on the map. You're assured that their trains are not actually pink. They do tend to blend into the actual setting, so having a visual representation of them is quite useful for you. And yes, this map's distance is correct. This is 800 on one side and essentially 800 on the other. It's even associated for curvature. There you have it. And I did maths and then drew the circle.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Math was had.
Math was vaguely stared at, and I thought, that looks about correct. It should be.
Yeah, that sounds more like...
Welcome back. So yes, you're being briefed in the big old place.
Sorry about that. Dumbass dog got lost in a tarp.
Wonderful.
Try to find the thing, and I just hear like barking, and then like a shuffle of well, because it's like a 50-foot by 50-foot tarp in the backyard covering up that usually covers up wood during the winter. Yeah, dog decided to hang out down there.
Delightful.
Julio.
Yes, you are directed to these cities here. These green, like light green marked areas are mostly fields, though they grow quite thick. They're made up of mostly food crops, although there is some that's just empty field that hasn't been tended to. You have very mountainous areas, these brown craggy lines that on the map shown to you looks far nicer than this. You have very, very heavily forested areas here, and you have some particularly shitty swampland over here. The goal is going to be essentially to take all of these locations. That's the plan, from which you're able to do things like route excursions to defeat smaller pockets of people, or more appropriately, once you take over a place and have done enough work for them, then like people who are staying behind and not the cool guys that you are will do that shit for you.
So our best attempt would be to try to control the rail.
Yes, Cat speaks up. That is indeed our main point of concern. The rail system is fast, and it is the easiest way to get from city to city. However, they are probably the easiest things to defend from their home city. They can simply shut down the lines from either side. So, for instance, if we were to take this city here, and she'll point at the largest one in the centre, in order to get to this city and back, it would have to be taken as well. Essentially, taking two cities will allow us to run people between the two. Trying to go before then is potentially a suicide mission. Admittedly, we do not know the full situation until we're on the ground. Oh, god damn it. Stray's Discord has crashed.
Oh. It's the Russians again.
It is. Restarting open.
Also, to all of our Russian viewers, I love you all as a people, but your computers are shit.
I don't love them as a people because I play video games.
Oh yes. Cheeky, pretty fandiki, fuck yourself.
Pretty much. Sukabalat idinikhi. All the Russian I've ever needed to learn. Oh. We'll cut straight up on anything further that he misses. Likewise, getting to this island here, unless starting on it, is a challenge in and of itself. Although this is the largest city, it is strategically the least... Sorry, this is strategically the least important place on the planet of Nan N9. The reverse side of this planet is mostly ocean. It's really not a massive concern.
That scared the shit out of me.
Welcome back.
I rejoined, and then all of you popped in, popped out, and popped back in. This within time span of like a second. I blame the Russians.
Yep,
I just got done saying that.
that's true.
Glad we're on the same page. Anyways, because I was gone dealing with the dog, we're going for a rail line, right? Like over here?
No.
Oh.
These rail lines are the best way to travel. Like, Overland is a particularly long time. However, without taking both the cities that a rail line connects to, it's presumably, admittedly I don't know this for sure, presumably a suicide run. They could just shut down the trains and blow you up if you were, like, going from one to the other and that you didn't control both sectors.
Oh, okay. Which our orders are to assault which one?
That has yet to be covered. I wanted to wait until you were back.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, everyone of, like, groups of squads are being assigned to different ones. It's impossible to hit the whole planet at once, so they're going to be focusing on this, like, key continent here. And I'm going to let you guys pick which one you arrive in. You guys are second squad. You will have... in fact, you'll be going in alongside first, third, and fourth.
Do y'all want to go into the swamp?
I'm pretty sure I pointed at these here.
So these are like mountains then.
That's swamp.
Oh, okay. Oh,
These
okay.
are
We could
mountains.
pick of one of these, right?
One of the four, yes, in the continent.
Starting in the north and then working our way down. It's logical.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Okay.
But
That's,
where does this path go? This one ends up on this one.
it goes around to other locations that I'm going to essentially be hand-waving over, and then back to here, because most of it's, like, small populace and ocean. It's just that there are some lands that will allow a train ride to connect to here. These are essentially, like, to get from here to here is just, like, you know, half a day of train about. To get from, like, here to all the way over here is about 4 days with stops. Likewise, 4 days with stops. But it is possible once these connections have been made, however you plan to make them. I'm gonna grab you guys a cat and just pop a cat on to be your characters. Either or, you know what, here you go. The party's token is a bone wheel skeleton.
Yes.
Yay. And no one trusts me to control it.
No, none of you control it because I don't trust any of you really. I trust you guys barely. I don't trust you not to fuck around.
Trust us only far enough not to kill everything.
Even then, barely. I trust that you guys will make delicious meat noodles. And you are condensed down into cornflakes.
No.
Flakes.
Yeah, cornflakes. The most heretical of food. Part of an unbalanced breakfast.
What about cornbread?
Milk for your cornflakes.
Yeah, I mean, cornbread also known to be quite a dangerous mealtime food.
Or chicken corn noodle soup?
Butter for the cornbread.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cornbread.
I haven't had cornbread in a long time. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Before we get into that whole fucking debacle.
Yeah,
You guys have your own Valkyrie, essentially. There's one thing that your groups have an abundance of, and that is machines to drop you through the fucking sky and onto a city. Which is probably quite useful, at the very least.
also,
Have I got all the lighting done on this thing correctly? Boom. Okay, awesome. So hopefully when I move you to this, you can't see for shit.
Where
Correct.
am I?
Excellent.
Who am I?
Excellent. That's fine. And so the better part of the next probably about half hour is spent with everyone gearing up and piling into their own little flying machines of death. They have been as well maintained as possible. This ship does have a small number of actual, trained human mechanicus members in order to make sure that machine spirits don't go absolutely apeshit bonkers being piloted by abhuman idiots. But it's not many. No, if there's one thing I don't like doing, it's actually faffing around with potentially just losing everyone before they get to arrive.
You die by drive-by. The end.
Yeah, no, doesn't happen. So, you're all able to climb into a little old whirlybird. Say whirlybird, it's literally just a fucking dropship. They pull on a grav chute sled, admittedly.
It used to be called a whirly pound.
Yeah. A grav chute sled is floated in, whatevered in, and it's got your heavy weapons on it. And then your ship leaves, along with a cluster of them. There is a screen inside your Valkyrie that appears to be receiving information from the rest of the fleets and giving you a brief view of the planet as you grow closer to it. Outside, in the cold emptiness of space, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing you've ever been a part of. It's not a short journey. The ship stayed relatively close to orbit to ensure that you didn't spend an exceptionally long time on, sledding through death. But something happens that maybe you were expecting. Big beams of light begin to fill space around you. And you can see a number of these ships on your little telemetry there, winking out one by one. There's no feeds coming from them. People aren't speaking into speakers. They aren't being given a chance before they are basically being vaporized by blasts of something. If anyone has any kind of knowledge, they're welcome to try and apply that to what the fuck exactly is hitting you. Any common laws? Any forbidden laws?
I get war. Common law war.
Yep, you can make a war check.
I got Imperial Guard.
You can give that a go. It's at -10.
Nope.
They're hitting you with totally normal, everyday is fine, anti-space guns. No, okay.
Wow.
Could I just use tech?
Tech doesn't really mean, anti-air emplacements, I suppose.
You're not fun.
Yeah, no, you can't throw tech at that one. Although, yes, guns are technology, you're trying to figure out something very specific, which I'm about to tell you. The blasts that are wiping out these ships are huge. generally an anti-air emplacement wouldn't start firing on you guys until you were literally starting to burn into atmosphere. These are anti-orbital emplacements. These are firing on spaceships. And they're beams large enough to just wipe you guys off the map. It's getting worse as well as you guys go down. And then all of a sudden, these blasts stop wiping out your Valkyries. Instead, something much more alarming happens. You lose telemetry completely. Anyone with any kind of technical know-how would mean you have lost connection to the ship that brought you here to this planet. Whether it's been destroyed or jammed or something, but you suddenly have no connection to your leaders, commanders, or officers. And then it gets a little bit harder for the pilot to fly as you burn into atmosphere. You now suddenly have sound all around you, like creaking, scraping noises. You can hear the hissing of coolant fluids bursting. The pilot speaks up for once, a relatively friendly, chirpy person. You remember them as they sound far more panicked as you were all brought in.
This is Captain speaking.
Yeah, this is your catkin speaking. I think you guys should brace for impact. We're gonna land, but we're not gonna be landing very gently. I'm gonna try and land on the widest building I can find.
Wonderful.
And
Does it
everyone...
have to be on a building?
Trust me, it does.
Oh dear.
Can everybody please give me a toughness test?
Buckle up, everyone.
And I'm gonna make a test for this pilot.
The answer to that is
Plus 0. Yeah.
I was about to give you your plus based on how this pilot did. I'm afraid it's plus 0 because you got a neuron.
I got a critical success.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright then. Mwawr is going to be the only one who gets to pick where they end up, by the looks of it. Wait, Mess? Have you? Can I have a toughness from you? Oh wait, no, there it is. Jennifer. Who am I missing?
We're just missing.
Pets.
Winter.
Catboy Supreme.
Okay, what, huh?
Toughness test, please.
Toughness test, sure. No modifiers, right?
Correct. Okay, so the only person who's going to get to pick where they end up is going to be Mwawr. And now I'm going to reveal everything to you.
I rolled the did, guys.
Gonna let this soak in for you all.
Oh.
You are not the first Valkyrie to land here. Further off the map to the north is one that has crashed far harder. It was also one of the few that were carrying vehicles for you all. The members of which have either bailed out early or piled out in a hurry, judging by how they're scattered around the city that you are essentially just smack dab in the middle of. Mwawr is the only person who gets to pick. You can choose where you are. Everyone else is essentially going to be tumbling out of this thing dazed and confused. There is a building that you have ended up on and basically caved in a good half of it where the entrance was. You can see his little numbers, by the way. Like there's a little 1 over here and little 2s and 3s up above it as well. That just indicates how high up it is. So this section of wall here is a story up. The ground floor is like most of the ground here. 2nd story up, and if you're on top of the Valkyrie, then you essentially have like 3 levels of height. Shooting at someone, like it's -10 for each level of them above you, +10 for each level you are above them, depending on cover.
I have the high ground.
It looks like you ended up on the back end of the story 1 wall. Percy and Puma and Jennifer have all sort of been bailed out into the like ground level. Thankfully unhurt, but a little bit shaken. Mwawr, where do you end up?
I'm going to it's over Anakin this guy.
Alright.
So I'm gonna be in a position to shoot down at him.
Okay, so you, as opposed to everyone else who, like, piles out the front, are able to hook yourself up on the Valkyrie and clamber on top of it, which is a pretty good starting position. There is indeed a very stunned-looking individual on the floor. Basically, between you all, there is a massive fucking concrete brick that's been shattered on his own noggin. I believe you can see everyone's health bars. I'm fairly sure I got this correct before I even moved anyone over.
I can't see
Weirdly-
the allied kitty's health bar or the guy in the top right, but
Those
Weirdly
ones are
enough-
the only intentional ones, actually.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I can see Jennifer's and for whatever Rem's name is, but not these two.
Interesting. They were working on the other one.
But not Bob.
I
I can see Bob.
Okay.
I had it correct on the other sheet, so I guess this must have been one I hadn't updated at the same time. Oh well. And here you are. It is chaos around you. There is a fire that bursts into life on the engines of this Valkyrie. It's not going anywhere in a hurry. The pilot is essentially trapped in his chair and fighting to get out. Why are there people on the... Oh yeah, because people were testing the initiative macros. And it is broken out into combat in the streets. If there's anything that you would like to ask about the setting that it doesn't make visual sense, then please do so now. But otherwise I will try and explain things to you as I go.
Is that a pickup truck on a building?
No, this pickup truck is half on the road and half not. Just normal brown is also ground. These grey things are that's just actually like paved ground.
Okay, so these are actually, so this brown stuff is actually like
Just dirt.
the ground floor of the room. Okay.
Yeah. If it's not, then it's usually got a border around and it's got a number.
Remember, you have paranoia, people.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking Percy is there's a lot of zero numbers on the end there. Fixed.
I fixed that in the. Oh, I gotta add 2 to that, don't I?
Yep, feel free to. And now I've got how many initiative rolls here?
I know you're missing mine because I forgot to add the macro for initiative.
I will.
Copy.
Yep, leave that to you to handle. On the other hand, I've got to make fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love how the paranoia comes from our regiment drawback.
Yeah, we're really worried about those arbiters coming and getting us.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Initiative. Paste. And that is agility, and then paranoia adds how much?
2.
Okay. So mine is still, so it's 4. 4.2.
Alright, time to roll a bunch of fucking initiative. Oh my god, some of these guys are real fucking slow.
That's fine.
I'm
I'm
pretty fast.
Yep. That's good. I generally like there being a spread, because then it's not just everyone gets fucking blammed on by an entire round of dudes.
Right.
Everyone gets blammed on by an entire group of dudes.
except me. I get.
Look at that, Mwawr is so fucking quick out the gate. Not only did she not, like, stumble the shit around and pile out the Valkyrie, she's climbed onto the high ground and is going first.
I have 53 agility.
You're a quick kitty.
I have 53 toughness.
I mean, look, the agility makes more sense on the cat person than the toughness.
Second
I got
nerd! And how far is this guy away from me?
I got 40 toughness.
What, the guy below you? He is effectively like 3 meters.
Oh. Wait, it's within 2 for point blank, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Because you're technically like just aiming down to his head, I will let you shoot as though it's point blank, and we'll call that the bonus.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Alright, semi-automatic burst. I'm plugged into it. So he needs to try to dodge,
Oh, yes.
and then he's still gonna take 2. Unless he dodges amazingly, and then he dodges all of them.
If he's still gonna take 2, then just roll the damage. He's gonna be dead.
Well, no. He can roll, and then if he gets like 3 successes, he'll dodge all of them.
Oh, of course, right, yeah, Doffs. How good are you at dodging? You see, I did this thing where I made really fucking good, people in the stream will be able to see it. I did fucking legit-ass GM notes, which has tables with their actual skills in it and all of that shit. And then I got to copy-paste it all over the place, and it worked. It feels so good when it works. Alright.
You managed to make tables successfully copy on Roll20?
I know. I know.
It's just magic.
That's impossible.
That should be. All right. He has 2 successes. You're still going to be able to do some damage.
Alright, so, wow, 2 successes on basically a 60? Damn. Squirrely motherfuckers.
Yep.
Ah.
Wait, no, sorry. He has a success on the 60. Sorry, just shy of a 60.
So 2.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, do another one.
Ah, you've got to be fucking
It's
shitting me.
fine. You kill him. You penetrate the guard flak armor that this guy is wearing and his toughness bonus twice, so he takes 6 damage both times. You're using a very good gun. You don't have a combat action set now? I'm pretty sure you do. It should be under rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you fucking everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you guys are fucking stacked.
Oh,
Yeah.
the crits. Oh, God.
Yep. So yeah, it's all in there. I made sure because I really wanted to make sure there would be the least like post-game work possible
At least
for myself.
I got the 2 2s out of the way on a guy that was basically dead.
Yeah. In fact, he goes exactly 10 over. So where did you hit this guy?
Bunch
Torso.
of rolls, dead.
Was it just torso?
The first one missed. That one of them misses, so it's just torso, arm.
Torso arm.
No, you use the ones that
The ones that
actually
hit. So torso.
Oh.
All right. So he goes 10 over in the torso. You want to read that one out since the crits are in there?
10 over in the torso. Where are we? Critical energy, body. Alright, the target is completely encased in fire, melting his skin, popping his eyes like superheated eggs. He falls to the ground in a blackened corpse, but there's a 50% chance he will explode. And I'm pretty close, so that's bad.
Roll a d2. 1 is bad. Sorry, no, 2 is bad, of course. We're going to stick it by this game's rules. Well, 2 is explode.
Yay!
Alright, so, let's see here. What was he carrying? A frag!
That explodes next round. It's just his regular ammunition that goes off immediately.
Well, he's not got energy ammunition, it's sniper rifle rounds, so you're okay. They don't really explode dramatically.
You
It's
know
like
the part
firecrackers.
where it doesn't say energy ammunition, Scow?
Oh, fuck. Then, alright. Let's see here. Do you want to roll a distance?
Yeah, sure. But again, how exactly far am I from this guy? Because I'm way above him.
3 meters.
Okay, well, because it says he's on the first floor, not where I am.
No, he's in an exploded piece of the ground where everything is caved in.
Okay. Because I was reading the 3 and I'm on top. What am I rolling? Distance? Oh, 1d10.
Yep, for his blast. No,
Hi.
it's 5.
10.
It's I'm
5.
pretty sure it's a 1d5 for the blast.
It is.
Yeah, that's a lot better than 10 meters of explosion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been fucking devastating. Just end you all immediately.
Pretty sure I'm still caught in it though.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the entire party.
the
is.
entire party is going to.
Since I'm around a wall, does that help at all?
Yeah, I'll give you that. You'll take some DR. Like, you're still gonna get, like, rocked a little bit by some shrapnel, but you'll take
Can
less.
I get DR because I'm standing on
Yes.
top of a Valkyrie?
Yes, you guys essentially, apart from Percy, Pumum, and Jennifer, both Mora and our Blue have ended up basically with a bunch of cover between them and Explodey Fiery Death. They take 4, the rest of you take 8, pen 0.
Oh, in that case,
So-
it does no damage.
This is literally like all of you. Of course, you're all in light car.
Wait, who takes 4?
Our Blue and Mora because they've got cover, and it doesn't matter. Inconsequential, none of you take any damage.
I have 10 armor.
Yep.
What?
I
have
rolled a
10
3
armor
on its
because
explosion.
I have 10 because I have armor monger.
Oh my god, pretty good.
Okay.
And then then I have 11 at the beginning of each round because that's what good quality gives us. Is at the beginning of each round
Yep.
you have +1 AP.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, so, our Blue, you're probably still feeling a little bit dazed, like you remember falling out the Valkyrie and rolling down a roof and then ending up on like a first story roof. Then there was an explosion, and now you're on your feet.
What's Lake Carapace again?
5.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a toughness bonus of 3 or higher, then you took no damage from that just now.
Right, yeah.
Where am I?
I guess I can try to shoot this guy, maybe, or
Sure, okay. By the way, the individual there appears to be a really, really, like, roughly put together guy. He's got a bunch of scrappy, like, improvised armor, an auto gun in one hand, and a hatchet in the other.
I half action aim.
Okay.
And I guess while I'm doing that, I guess call out. Is everyone all right?
I'm fine. That was awesome. Continues rubbing ears.
My range for him would technically be what, short range?
What gun are you using?
The Akatran.
What's his range?
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still short. It's half. So if it's 40 or below,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of this map is... In fact, this map is short range to you guys.
not actually true for me.
Well, if you're using that gun. You have an
Oh
Akatran.
no, never mind. Yeah, it is. It's still in short range. Hot shot is 60 meters.
Wait, if you half action, that prevents you from doing semi-auto, right?
No,
No.
half action just takes up your other action, so you can't move. Half action aim, then it's in the thing, dude. When you try to roll, just click on hit, and then it has all the things for you. It's super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you scrape the barrel there at 0.4. That is a hit, and this motherfucker gonna try and dodge. Let's see what you got going for you. You are trained in dodge. Your RG is in the 30s. It's not the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Depends.
Alright, he's fine.
His dodge is above 30.
His agility is above 30 and he's trained in the dodge skill.
Well, even if you're trained, that just means you can roll at your agility score.
Oh, right, actually. So yes, he
It
is...
doesn't.
He
doesn't give you a
he
bonus.
fails by the teensiest weensiest of margins. This one isn't the trained one like that sniper. This one just has the skill.
It doesn't give you a bonus until the second dot.
That's true. Yes, no, the sniper had the second dot. These guys did not, because they are mook tier shitlords. 12 pen 0.
What's an NRG?
Energy damage. It's just E usually, but
Oh,
you can write the word. Yeah, what's NRG? Well, you just said it.
Hey.
Alright, let's see here. I think these
You're
guys
bad,
are
you
in
should feel bad, Rem.
shit
did
here.
have you seen what have you seen how I described the damage for the other guy's weapon?
I don't care.
Alright. Next up is a guy who is dead. Now that you're all on land and, like, you know, you've gotten over your drastic crash, you can hear something. You can hear terrible, terrible, ear-piercing screaming. There is an individual up here on the second-story roof holding a banner and screaming things in a language you can't understand, and he's going to try that some more right now with arcane purpose. And succeed! Pretty much everyone here is suddenly just feeling fucking juiced with unholy fervor as he continues his screaming fit.
Who was this?
This
Yeah, this glorious motherfucker up here on the second story roof.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I have that token, you bastard.
Yeah, I have many tokens, and if you know, but do yours have these sexy, sexy borders on them?
No.
I want to point out how much I fucking really am quite happy with the chaos borders. Look at that fucking detail.
They're very nice.
So, he juices up everyone for a half action, and he might as well take a basically unaimed shot at someone. Or he would, but these actually are not gun toters, even though they have some of the higher stat blocks. So he is going to instead do his other scream attack, which is probably just not going to succeed. But we'll see. And no, he's not going to push it. He does not succeed. So this individual up here screams again, and this time, like, his face, just veins bulge in it, and then he just coughs up a whole bunch of blood and looks a little bit disturbed that it cut off, but he doesn't stop making terrible, annoying noises. And a sniper's gonna go. This one is not dazed and on his ass like the previous, and has a sniper rifle. And he's probably gonna take an aim at Mwawr up there.
Come at me, bro. Alright, who?
Thank you.
Fight me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped.
Come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm fucking ripped.
The Emperor protects.
Alright. It will hit you if you do not doge.
Let's see. Fucking. Come here. Alright.
I should just use that fucking DOS macro, shouldn't I? Have you got that pinned anywhere, Mose?
If you give me just 2 minutes.
Cheers.
No problem. It is a very handy one.
Yeah.
3 degrees of success.
Excellent. You managed to deftly avoid having your ears clipped by a sniper rifle round. You hear a very large concussive boom from the other side of the streets, and there is a grisly-looking motherfucker painted up and nasty, taking aim at you.
That wasn't very nice.
They aren't very nice bastards, are they? Alright, let's see how these Chaos Troops are doing. This one is going to be moving up. Does not have a good shot yet. I believe he's going to start some shit with another soldier. And he fucking hits. Good for you, buddy. And
Minus 20?
that's how I can count just rolling a d100. Minus 20 would account for essentially success or failure. I'm just doing it a really lazy way.
Yeah, I've sent it in Discord. Discount.
Excellent. And macro. Not add a deck of cards, add a macro. Alright, I take it if I hit the macro it will give me pop-ups?
Yeah.
Sweet. Doing a thing is the name of the macro. And give it a go. Oops. It's probably meant to be base hunter right there. Whatever. Fuck it.
Hey, the way it's meant to work is that you put the characteristic in the base and then the appropriate modifier and modifier.
Alright. Let's see here then. Alright. Still fails. She gets hit. And she just gets hit for insert NPC combat numbers of damage. Percy, you're up.
Okay.
Fucking goddamn it!
What's up?
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm Sky.
Kill the screamy one.
Which one's the screamy one?
Oh
The
wait,
one who's screaming.
right. You like melee. He's too high.
He is 2 stories up. Okay, so this right here is a metal fence. Not a big deal to get through. Especially since there was an explosion just a few moments ago and it was in range for it.
Oh, this is just like the ground level.
Yeah, this
Still?
is a chain link
Okay.
fence. And it's damaged basically right there by an explosion.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can see there's a number 1 here, which means if you're on the roof of this little squat building here.
So, I'm gonna do the dirtiest thing possible and charge at a guy.
Okay, which guy are you going to charge at?
That's a good question. Who should I charge at?
That
How far is your charge?
9 meters.
So you can hit any of those 3 fuckers. Actually, maybe not the one on the far
Is
side.
the most threatening.
Oh no, you can. That's still 9.
Charge the damaged one and then start moving on from there.
Does charge have to be a straight line in this? I play too many systems.
The last 4 meters.
Okay, you're all good then.
Straight line.
That's fine. You can move up to the hole in the fence and then rush his fucking face. Right, make your attack. He has no reaction.
Plus 20 to weapon.
It should be in the attack if you do hit. Charges in there. Well,
Getting there.
yeah. Well, fuck you, definitely hit. Alright, 13 pen 2. And...
He dies.
oh yeah, he dies. Let's see here. So his total is 5, pen 2, then 3. So you deal 10 damage to him. Crunch. I'm just moving there, you can see. -7, the poor little bastard. Alright, do you want to read 7 over in rending?
Let's do it.
Part.
Where'd I hit him?
That's a good question. 40, the 04, the head.
Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
You did 7 over in his head with a rend.
Got the table. In a splatter of skin and teeth, the attack removes most of the target's face. He is permanently blinded and has his fellowship permanently reduced to 1d10. Now also has trouble speaking out slurring his words. In addition, the target suffers from blood loss and is stunned for 1 round.
Oh, I
It's still
can...
alive.
They don't have, these guys don't have a critical health threshold, so it's basically just to do bad things happen if they go over.
Yeah, in this game, mooks will die, but people that you want to have like critical effects will just keep standing up until you go 10 over.
Yep. In this case, I'm, yeah. And also it might very well be like 10 over of different types.
Yeah. Like this guy over here probably has a critical threshold.
Really? No. 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 Speaking of, you hear a bellowing, gut-wrenching roar. Can everyone please make a test versus fear?
We do have resistance to fear.
Yep.
You all have resistance fear, and I believe you all have a bonus degree because you are within 5 meters of each other, and you're all kitties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
another
do
plus
not.
10, right?
I am not within 5 meters of someone else.
You are within
Oh.
5 meters of... Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no. You might get spooked.
Well, this is like one of the few characters that doesn't have high willpower or jaded.
What is resistance again?
Holy shit!
Plus 10.
I snuck by with 2 degrees of success.
Fucking... That's not sneaking by. That's just powering through.
Well,
Woo!
please roll high or roll low.
I was gonna say, you keep saying roll high.
Yeah.
That's where you've confused fate.
Every
It's still squeaking by because it was a 31 out of a 35. It's just I get a bonus degree because Jen's like right there.
We're
Hey.
spooked kitties except for Stray.
Yeah, so guys, well, Permanent is actually in danger of immediately dying from fear. That's fun.
Who?
I am
Human.
human.
Oh, that's a
God, you got a
99.
99. Alright, did I
Yeah.
put the fear table in this? I didn't know that I'd need it straight away. Oh boy, alright.
Every time I roll fear, why not?
You're right, you're right. I was just like, they got all these
Every time I roll
bonuses, it's fine, I just get to throw a story thing at them. No, that's gonna get some fucking business. It'll reach into my books, and I'll just build a fucking page for it as I go as well.
So
Yeah.
it's 1d10 plus our degrees of failure or times 10?
Yeah.
Or 1d100 plus our degrees of failure times 10?
Well, while you're looking that up, could you give me another character sheet? I think I might need it.
If you would like me to give you a sheet so you could preemptively build a character, then you'll
Yes,
look.
thank you.
Alright, sure. Wow, fucking this guy, the cat person, belongs to Boomerman. Can be edited by Boomerman. Save. There you go. It's got the best title. Ooh.
Ooh.
What the fuck is going on?
You put a fear-causing enemy in first encounter.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it's just you guys are supposed to be really good against fear. It's meant to spook you. It's meant to do you a moderate spooking.
What am I supposed to add for my fear test?
Plus 60.
You say that, but fear is one of those things in this game that is just straight out dangerous.
It is.
What's the title, Thunder?
I don't know. I'm just.
Wait, Rem, you didn't take
Since you-
jaded? You get that free as a medic, or unless you took cold-hearted instead.
Oh wait, I do get jaded. Yeah, you're right. No,
Yeah, you don't need to make the save.
You're unspoopable by basic spoopery.
Yeah. The only thing that can make you afraid is literally someone like casting a spell that makes you afraid. Other than that, you're good.
All right, let's see here. I believe it is the shock table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see here. 99. Panic grips them. You must flee your source of fear if able to, and if you're prevented from doing so, only take half actions at -20. So you're okay. He's too far away from you right now and out of eyesight. So you know that there's something there, and if you see it, you're going to want to get the fuck away from it. Right now, that's alright. Percy. 90. Same. There is something fucking... Wait, no. 90 itself is...
Still the same.
It's the same, yes. 105. Fainting, dead away. They keel over and remain unconscious for... roll me a d5.
Alright, let's... Yeah.
Alright, so for 4 rounds, you just see Pyramid go, and then fall down on his own jacked body. Oh my god.
Coming out of this thread, guys.
Yeah, that is the most effective spook ever.
Happens every time there's a fear effect.
Poor kitties.
Yeah, he threw a cucumber at you and it did you a spook.
God damn it, Moon, you scaredy cat.
Yes.
It's fine. In this, though, I've been nicer about unconsciousness because I hate having people disabled for a long period of time. So you can rouse him if you do a Medicaid skill. Just fucking... Wake up!
Are you in need of the drugs?
He could probably do with a fist in the butt. Right now he's been done a criminalizing spook, and that's that dude's turn. All right, and time for Chaos Troopers. Percy, let's see, is this guy going to try and heck you up or shoot you? He's probably going to... Oh god, man, the militia mooks are shit. He's probably going to try and shoot you.
I have dodge.
Yeah.
For once I do, Stray.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought this was an action. This is a reaction.
What's up?
I am going to use the Terrify special use for command skill to try to counterbat fear.
Oh, okay, go for it.
So, Jennifer will slap the side of her helmet and then start yelling at people.
Like, just into the convene so everyone's getting a fucking earful.
Yeah.
You know what? If you succeed, you will be able to counteract the poor mook kitties that are out there as well.
So it's command. I make a command test. It makes a willpower test. With a +10 for each level of fear it has.
Okay.
So it's going against 4 DOS.
I don't see it succeeding. Its willpower is its lowest stat by like a mile. So that would probably be why it can do things like this, like a fucking ultra scream.
See, Bob, that's how you roll command.
I mean,
Shut up, Stray.
I
Shut up.
mean, 15, and he doesn't actually have ranks and fix. It's just a special power he's doing. He does not. All right, so you actually like you despookify your companions by giving them the counter spooks. Good job.
Bob's command tests and my psychic power tests.
Yep, I take it back,
Yeah.
Bob. You do not fucking swoon. But the moment you start feeling fear grip your poor kitty heart, you hear Jennifer scream into the fucking mic at you. This guy's not so scary.
The GM threw the cucumber.
Let's go, kitties. Let's go. Dump, dump.
Yep. By the way, yes. Pets, I shot at you. 3.2 DOS. Would you please try and dodge you?
I'm gonna try to dodge, yes. Ouch.
You are dodging. You are not dodging. I mean, on the plus side, auto guns really aren't that great, so I have to roll relatively high to actually do much of a shit to you.
What I need to be
So that's 4 DOS.
Well, okay, I suppose he did do it in thought, which is probably bad news.
Oh, and also,
Oh, wait, no, you know, I didn't do that modifier for it, so no, he did a semi, which means it's 3.
And they're each affected by armor, right?
Correct. 9, 6, and 8.
So 1.
Awesome. Maybe I should have just been like, yay, hit you with a full burst, and then dealt like 2 damage to you.
yeah.
Oh well. I'm gonna feel less bad then next time they fucking unload. Speaking of... Oh wait, this one is a mook to fight at. Let's see. Do you manage to do the thing, guy?
If that bomb hadn't gone off, that would have been 0 entirely because of the good
Yep.
quality like carapace.
They succeed. This mook is fine. Jennifer! This war zone is starting to get a bit fucking messy and there's something big and scary out there.
Come on, people. Pull yourself together. Let's take them all down. And I'm going to do sweeping order. Get them.
Sweet. What is the effect of get 'em?
I'm gonna spend a fate point to make that a success.
Pokey pokey.
And that means if you do a ranged volley order, so you have your comrade help shoot someone, you get +4 damage to each hit.
Lovely. Alright. So don't forget, if you do a shoot at a person with a companion, which you all have them, I just didn't bother giving you all tokens for them. I might actually, considering I have so many kitty tokens. I might be like, here, everyone gets a kitty. An extra kitty for your kitty to pet.
I actually forgot to add that to my bonuses.
And
I named my companion Crazy Eyes.
I feel like I've got to put some tokens in for your cats then.
okay,
We'll see.
so
I'll do that later.
Since that's a free action to do sweeping orders, can a half action move up here, raise auto gun, and eat this, you bastard! Full auto burst in his face.
Alrighty. Wait, you did a commander move and a shoot? Or we already said that?
No, sweeping orders are free actions.
Oh, dope.
Still. I did literally say that.
Okay, sorry, my brain zoned out. I was trying to look for a token that looked like a Crazy Eyes kind of token.
That's fine.
Yeah, roll your attack.
That is 4 hits on them.
Alrighty. And these guys with their vaguely passable... there we go. Wow.
Okay, so I hit him once. Alright.
That is a 2!
Still.
I am very pleased with myself. Luckily, these guys have shit all armor, and that is a lot of damage for this guy.
Yeah. You see, I'm in close range, or closer, so my sawn off gives me +2, and then I did a sweeping order.
Yep. He is within a fucking... a glimmer of a life.
Within a dick hair of life.
Absolutely. No, everyone knows Chaos Shave. Alright, now this guy... I don't know, maybe. There's no way to find out.
There are no razors in chaos space.
Okay, so this motherfucker who stood on top of a dump truck, essentially, leans over the top of it and is going to take aim at... Let's see here. There's technically some building between him and Jennifer. He's going to shoot through the fence at Percy. This might get ugly. Because he's firing a bolt gun. However, it's unreliable. It's poor quality. Alright.
I perked up when you said that, and then immediately was sad.
Yeah, that's right.
You monster.
Yeah.
I give you all these nice things in Rogue Trader, and this is what you do?
I fail on his unreliable gun. That's what I fucking do for you.
It jams.
Yeah. Clank. He looks down at his...
Wow.
Yeah, he looks down at his fucking gun and starts going, "Work! Work, you bastard! How do we kill them if you don't do the killing?" And he will duck back down, covering himself behind this dump truck. Human!
You nearly got done the spoop.
Bob, it is time.
Sadly,
That's just a chain link fence, Bob. You can heavy weapons that guy.
Yeah, you don't actually have to walk on the other side of the fence to shoot.
I don't know. I just seen which one I'd just seen exactly what I want to do.
Fair, fair.
Shoot someone before they become in melee.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just taking out that guy.
I was gonna say, well, this guy might have been a threat if it weren't for the fact that his gun is fuckoed.
Let's see. Tap at your name. It's not point blank, it's short range. Although I think it is. What's the third rate of fire? The burst. That counts as full auto, though, doesn't it?
Autocannons can't fire full auto.
I've actually fired my las gun, but it has the same setup, so standard then. And then 5 for help from the companion.
Yep.
And I still miss. Please.
A 90. What the fuck? Yeah. Your shots. Maybe you're still recovering from residual spook.
Or maybe my rolls are just bad.
Just awful. Just fucking
I
sweet hot dog
only
shit.
have 2. Fuck no, I needed to live.
I was gonna say that would be a bit of a waste of it as well for like just the las gun on like a round with no pen. That'd be a bit of a waste. Just for an hit that he still might dodge afterwards.
But
Bob,
yeah.
you do know that it was called out that the grenade's going off. Well, too late.
It's too late.
Well,
And
he's on the ground though, and this is a floor above him.
no, that I've told you this before. Remember, you're 3 meters above that guy. Where do you think that means he must be?
Oh, never mind.
Oh well. I'll
Leave it alone.
survive.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that out loud. That's when fate has the most fun.
I know, but I'm already rolling a new character.
This is true. So, tell me about this new character you're thinking of. If you die in this encounter, they might just fucking turn up.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson!
Yeah.
That's dope. Alright, 16 pen 0 in a blast 3.
That. Okay, that's half my hit points.
Pretty fucking badass grenade.
Yeah, well, I rolled deep.
Okay, I lived.
Yeah, this is the planet of the RPG rules, who counts each story as a meter. I mean, actually, to be fair, I'm not. These aren't really stories so much as just different levels of, like, elevation. This is like a 1-floor building when you're inside it, or only floor building, depending on whether you're English or not.
Seven.
Yeah, I think it wasn't too bad. Mwawr as well.
5.
Oh yeah, explodes on. I thought explode on the next turn, not the same turn.
It's actually come all the way around. He was actually, I've just taken him off of the turn order because he's gone now, but he just happened.
It's come all the way around.
Yes.
Surely it would happen at the like on Mora's turn. then,
Yeah,
right?
it
Oh, of
would
course,
happen on
right.
my turn,
My bad. Sorry.
which
Alright.
would give me a.
It does. Do you have a chance to
get
get away? You're very correct. Because I just wiped off the thing. Instead, it's this guy's. Don't worry, you're still taking that damage, Bob. There's no way for you to get away from it.
Yeah, I know. I just remembered it's the first attack, so I get an extra AP.
Sweet.
Also, if you haven't used your reaction, you will be able to try to dodge it. That is a thing.
Yep.
It's.
It's also the top of the turn order.
It's not technically
So
yet.
he's
It's
guaranteed to
about to
have
get...
a reaction when the bomb goes off.
He wasn't. Yes, he will be guaranteed to have a reaction when the bomb goes off.
And no.
No, I mean, maybe I just rolled this because I knew exactly how it would turn out, but I just preemptively was like, alright, so this is how it's going to go down for you, Pumaman.
It's fine. It wasn't even half my hit points.
Alright, so this dude in front of you, Jennifer, is going to just fucking lean on the trigger for his auto gun.
Look out, Jenny!
Jenny's got a gun! Oh wow, they full auto at 10. Not bad. Of
Be
course it's-
safe, Jenny.
Jenny! Alright, so... Just for full disclosure, their base fucking ballistic skill is 25. They are really mook tier shitters. The only issue is that he's point blank with you right now.
Yeah.
He does not fucking hit you at all.
Jennifer laughs in his face.
The bullets do like a cartoon Tommy gun style, like rounds just spray out in a circle around you, like whiffing you just barely. You pat yourself over and there are no bullets in you, making bullety marks. He looks surprised at his gun. Why won't you die? Mora.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain, cultist.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see that this guy's about to explode and then just kind of hop over here, just further in the back of the, so I'm at a range.
Can you check on the pilot since you're over there?
I was going to say, actually, you're paranoid. Can you give me a free perception test?
You do that. I don't.
No, as in, I'm telling you, it's your entire party's paranoia is I can tell someone to do a roll, but your entire party's paranoid, so I don't have to secretly tell you, quickly roll a thing. I'm just gonna be like, you're paranoid, do a roll. You're there close enough.
Alright. Perception. Just perception, not awareness?
Oh yes, awareness test, sorry.
Okay, because that would give me negatives. I shot myself in the foot.
Yeah.
I don't see shit, Captain.
Okay, that's fine. All it means is that I don't give you any free warnings for stuff.
It's starting to smell a bit like a Chinese kitchen in there.
Ah, rough.
No. GM secretly tests using the character's perception to notice hidden threats. Yeah. I know my rules, eventually. It took a long time.
It's because there are so many of them that I'm like, maybe it's this one instead.
Yeah, it's a secret thing that you don't get to tell me about.
Yeah, dope.
Or you could just decide to tell him about it and make everybody's life infinitely easier.
Yeah, and since it's just a perception test, it's not untrained. Would you like to burn a fate to notice the thing that you might be able to notice? Or spend, sorry.
I can't spend a fate. I don't want to spend a fate point to re-roll to try to get to below.
No. Because it's not it's just a perception test, not an awareness test. You haven't got those massive negatives. So you could just spend a fate to get into success range.
Sure, why not? I did spend a perception.
Okay.
A fate point to get that perception.
This fire here, if it continues to bleed into the engine, you realize that it's awfully close to where all those fuel lines are. Not only will it render this thing, like irreparable, it will render it explosively irreparable. You should probably get a handle on that.
I'm helping with 3 degrees of success.
Alright, sweet. You choke off the gas line and essentially just smash away something that's on fire. It'll take a while to repair that later because you didn't make it into like fucking epic levels of success. But you have now essentially put out the miserable, miserable fire that might have killed you. Just gonna... Doop.
Yay!
Is there a possibility that since I'm still in the smoke, I have become obscured?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Woohoo!
Things trying to shoot at you, although they know that you're there, they will have a -10. That's on top of anyone who tries to shoot at you up there anyway, who isn't already, like, high up, like I said, Sniper Boy. Blue.
Aren't I as high up as he is?
Correct, which means that he wouldn't have any negatives. He now does have a negative.
Who do I want to try to take pot shots at from here?
I will have shouted out sniper.
Yep. Also, hey, you were within 3. Did you try and dodge that grenade explode? No, Blue. Do you want to try and dodge that explode? Wait, no, you're not. You're 1 meter up, so you're technically 4 away. That's fine.
And isn't he around a corner as well?
Yeah, he would have just taken less damage from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take.
Yeah, you don't need to. I forgot. You're actually technically 4 because you're also a meter up. You're not in
Despite
blast
the
range.
fact that I have almost 0 chance in hell of hitting him, I'm gonna take pot shots at the sniper to at least try to suppress his ass.
Okay.
You can use the suppressive fire action.
Suppressive fire is a good choice if you don't think you can hit someone.
Let's see here. 3
Suppressive fire. Full ranged, attack ranged. Force opponent to take cover. It's just a shot with -20 BS. But then I have to do things like make them try and take cover.
It's it's a full action, but if you succeed, you can force them to take cover and a -20 ballistic skill.
Let's see here. Just gonna try and damage him. If I don't damage him this turn, I'll suppress his ass next turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, suppressing fire, here's the rules for that. The active character unleashes a devastating hail of firepower to force them to take cover. The action requires a weapon capable of semi or fully automatic fire. When it's declared, the active character establishes a kill zone, which is any general area, such as a corridor or tree line, or something that encompasses a 45-degree arc, which would work for just essentially filling that fucking tower as the kill zone up there. As part of the action, you fire a full or semi, using ammo as necessary. The target within must make a difficult -10 test or become pinned. If it's a full auto, it's -20 or become pinned. You don't need to roll to hit following the usual penalties or bonuses. Instead, you make just a hard -20 ballistic skill test to see if it has hit anything. So, there you go. If it succeeds, I get to pick random shit in the kill zone.
I think I'm just gonna try to shoot him this turn.
Okie pokey. He has the high ground, so you have -20. He's 2 levels above you.
Okay, so...
Grenade launcher.
Yeah. Also, for people whose rounds are coming up, don't forget about sweeping order.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ, 5 degrees of success.
Is that including your -20?
Yes.
Fuck, good job. Alright, yeah.
It was a semi-auto burst.
Semi-auto burst. Okay.
That would be 3 hits, I think.
Yeah, that would be all 3, I believe. 0 to 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's a hit for every 2 DOS, I believe. Wait, no, that would just be 2 then, wouldn't it?
I think you're thinking full auto.
No,
full auto is a hit for
Scow
every
has
single
it.
DOS.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's 2 hits. That's assuming he can't dodge, which he's gonna try. He's gonna try his fucking damnedest.
You get 1 hit immediately and then 1 for every 2 additional DOS, so...
Okay, then you do actually get all 3. Fucking sweet. 35, and he is an actually good dodger. Not that you'd be able to tell, you're gonna hit him with all 3 shots.
And I do get +4 damage, right?
Correct, on each bullet.
Well played, good sir.
So you're probably about to pastify this fuck. So 15 pen 0. 11 pen 0.
Yeah, I probably won't live long enough to use that equipment, so...
13 pen 0. Okay then. So, let's see here. I'll let you see it all in real time. Alright. -7. And where'd that last bullet hit him?
Arm, right?
Yep, that was body.
Armor.
Alright. Okay, so 7 over in the arm energy.
The terrible snapping sound The heat of the attack boils the marrow in the target's arm, causing it to crack or even shatter. The target's arm is broken, and until it is repaired, the target counts as only having one arm. The target is also stunned for 1 round, suffers 1d5 levels fatigue.
Alright, you, can you roll me a 1d100, by the way, please?
For no reason.
Huh. Okay, instead of, like, fucking up a sniper rifle as well, he drops it. It tumbles off the building and doesn't break when it hits the ground.
Nice.
There is a sniper rifle. I will... let's just put a little green. Doop-doop. There's a sniper rifle on deck over there. And he is dead.
I call out over the comm beats. Sniper down.
Excellent. He was taking pot shots at me. How rude.
There.
Alright.
That's my ass.
It's almost as if they're trying to kill me.
This guy...
You think?
Cut the chatter, stay on mission.
Just as you say that, Chaos Cultist Screamer is going to do a Cultist Scream, and he's going to fucking go whole hog and give himself bonuses to actually succeeding. At an increased amount of risk, which everyone loves, right?
Yes.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Alright. You see all of the Chaos soldiers and militiamen around you. They physically seem to swell a little bit, like you can see muscles bulge, their eyes go wide, their pupils dilate, and they all just seem a little bit fucking roided up. And also, all of you take damage, ignoring armor, as a wave of terrible, crippling warp energy just seems to pulse out from this guy as he shreds his throat to pieces and screams.
Ouchies.
Question.
Yep.
Is it armor and toughness?
It is ignoring all things. Sorry. Yeah, 1 damage to all. That just is the setting to it. Presumably it wouldn't be 1 damage to all and give you any toughness bonus, because that would just pretty much be 0 unless one had like 0 to 9 toughness score entirely. So, yeah. Good job, Cultist Screamer. And that is a dead-ass sniper. Trooperman! How are you doing in your Mono Muko combat? Possibly good. Yep.
What the fuck is that thing?
This lady is eliminated.
Aw.
Thing.
She goes down in a hail of auto gunfire.
Okay.
What the fuck is what thing, sorry?
I just scrolled up on the map just to see where the other mooks are, and what the fuck is that in the upper right corner?
We talked about that earlier.
He was the guy who made you all do shit yourself tests.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah, he let out a bellowing, guttural roar full of hatred and warp energy, and you all had a little bit of a temporary shit fit. Nope. No, that's Sir Henry Mookleton, of the Mook family. They're there to make you feel good by destroying them and taking basically no damage, as every opening encounter in Only War should have.
The McMooks, enemies of the McBastards.
Exactly. Percy, what you gonna do?
I took a step up.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a free action to switch to the Akatran.
Yep. I take it you've got the so your dude is a gun caddy because it's the fucking best. Crazy Eyes takes your gun from you and hands up another one.
Crazy Eyes, bullpup, now.
It's delivered.
Jesus.
Alright, so Mook Schittsburg, I believe in your ability to dodge.
Okay, so we got a +10 right now, plus another. We got a +10 right now from the sweeping order?
No, sweeping order is damage on hits.
Oh!
You have the point blank bonus and also your companion helping you bonus to the shot. I imagine that's all the bonuses you have at this level.
Yep. What's the companions is 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck dodging, homeboy. What type of firing mode was that?
Semi-auto.
Alright. So, I mean, he needs 3 successes for all 3 bullets that are definitely gonna fucking hit him. Alright, Mookleton. With your sick 25, I believe it is. Wait, is it? I can't remember on these guys. Oh, no, they're 32s. Come on! No bonus. No, you hit the shit out of this fucking guy. Roll 3 damages. You're probably gonna kill him. That's actually 10, 9, and 13. And what was this guy's armor? Yeah, he was in chump armor, which means essentially improvised scraps that barely defend him.
Is he just dead to shit?
And minus a bunch more. Brain, come on, Brain, we got this. Oh god, it's just again, just so you were aware, -8. And I believe that's probably going to hit him in the torso. Sorry, no, yeah, no, -7, again in the torso. Pretty sure at least. Yeah, leg, body. Wow. You guys are savage. -7 energy body, go ahead.
The intense power of the energy attack cooks the target's organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds, suffers 1d10 permanent toughness damage.
Alright, so your gun just hits something critical and he immolates. He goes up like a fucking firework. Good job. Alright, and then you hear stompy feets. Let's see, how hard can you haul ass, buddy? Pretty sure it's quite decent. Usually wouldn't be, that's right, but you're big. He's gonna spend his turn running.
How fat is he?
He is a hulking monstrosity of a dude, and he is gonna be moving 18. 11. Oh! Percy, you hear the source of the roaring approach. Thump, 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 thump. He bursts through the fence with his entire body, like shredding metal everywhere, and gets right up in your face. I'll just enlarge this picture there so you all can get a good fucking look at this bro.
Evil, chaotic fat rolls everywhere.
Up close, he smells like a fucking corpse, and you can see this like acidic slime is leaking out of his mouth. His face is devoid of any and all reason. He is wearing what appears to be like a bodysuit covered in like metal plates just all over him.
That's nasty.
In fact, R-Blue, can you give me a what laws do you have?
Unfortunately, I only have Imperial Guard.
Alright, can you give me a Medicae test? It will essentially account for medical knowledge.
Okay.
Alright, you have no idea what you're looking at, and you have no idea what his armor is made up of. He looks like a serious motherfucker. On one of his arms, like, it essentially ends in a fist made of muscle and bone. Like, there's no actual skin on top of it. It's dripping, and it looks like just sharp, jagged spurs are coming out throughout the muscle, like, essentially leaking out of this guy's hands. And that was his whole turn. But he was also running, so he is harder to hit with, well, guns.
No, but give me a sword and... Oh, wait, I already took my turn.
Yep. That Chaos Troop is fucking gonzo. This Chaos Troop is gonna Muko combat. And she's going to do her very best not to die. Ugh. Alright, she has one fail in Muko A Muko combat. Jennifer!
Alright, again, yell out sweeping order.
They don't really get to attack back. The whole thing they're doing, like, they are quote-unquote shooting back. It's why they're still being paid attention to.
Yeah, okay. So, get them is still active.
Sweet.
Right, all of you, focus on that big one. I'm gonna take out this screamer.
Alright, just so you're aware, he is 2 floors above you. You will have a -20 to hitting him.
I'm gonna move.
Alright, you're gonna climb that wall.
Yeah.
Alright then. Give me an acrobatics or athletics, depending on how you haul yourself up there. Alright, yeah, you have no problem. You are a meter up now. There is like another, essentially like a cresting section of roof, like it's at a big slope down towards you, so you have a pretty clear shot at him. Usually there would still be -10, but that roof is a slant, and you're like level with him.
So he's getting a full auto burst in his arsehole.
Okie dokie. It's amazing that that's a half action.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I look at that again, and I still don't get it. It's like, full auto burst is generally how you want to fire an automatic weapon, and you just get to do it all the time. Okay.
Only 2 hits.
Alright, and he's gonna try to dodge, and he does indeed have that fucking skill. Because he's one of the assholes. Oh. Yeah! Cackling at you through a ruined throat, he ducks low away from some of your las bolts, and then starts waving his standard at you aggressively.
These are bullets, not las bolts.
Bullets, sorry. Read the combat action sheet, Rob. It's in there. It's named full auto burst. Alright, the cultist gunner. Let's see, what are you gonna do with your bolt gun fucked? Your only other weapon is a hatchet. You're probably gonna try and fix your fucking bolt gun. Oh my god, he does it.
Wow.
I mean, he spent his entire action on jamming it, but he is no longer... You'll work, you'll work, you'll work, you'll work, you'll work! Humum! There's a big motherfucker!
I'm going to shoot at the big motherfucker.
It's a good plan.
Yep.
Correct.
5. Is there any other bonuses I'm missing?
Probably not.
He's a big guy. You have +10.
Yes, you do have that +10. You have short range, the size difference, and 5 from your Duda.
Okay. Sounds about right.
And also 10 for a half action.
1. Awesome.
Also, I would like to know what kind of firing mode you're using before you do your attacks and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
10 for a half action. It takes a half action to use that sweeping order. So you can't aim.
Right.
Yeah, to use,
yeah,
to
if
take
I was a
advantage of it,
sergeant.
yeah, to take advantage of it, you need to drop the +10 you get from aiming. You get a +5 instead, but additional damage.
Yeah.
No.
No? Wait, what are you talking about? He's not the one making tests, and also command is a free. Sweeping order is a free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does not take a single action to give your comrade an order.
Which order is it again?
It's just the normal. Your comrade's helping you shoot a person for 5.
Straight, but the action type listed next to the order is for your comrade. It uses one of their half actions to help you in it. It's a free action to give your comrade an order.
And they spend a half doing the thing for you, which is helping you shoot a bro.
Right. I was thinking of a with never mind. With
Yeah.
Tech Priest it's different.
Yes, I know. The special nerd robots are different.
And it's 4, correct? 4 damage?
Yes, an extra 4 damage. That's a good shot. Clunk. And he is not going to use his. Oh shit! Wait. Hey, you know what this little symbol on his top right means? It means that he just ran for an entire round and it's harder to hit with the gun.
Oh.
I just realized that I felt so bad. I've taken a success away from you.
Isn't this the top of the turn? No, I know it's not.
He didn't even have to take a dodge. He just is moving fast. Sorry.
Also, Winter, things like that last until the start of his next turn, not until the end of the round.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't moved in like 3 turns.
Oh, then my chainsword would be better.
Your camo is sunk in now. Yes, you are harder to hit. You'll have to keep track of that because I'm never going to remember. So yeah, put little ninjas masks on yourself if you stand still for long enough. Alright, Chaos Troop. Hey, come back! Not finished fighting! He's going to try and climb up this wall after you. I'll kill you, you little rat! Oh god, these guys are not very good at. Okay, so it takes his entire action to get up there. He cannot shoot at you. Stand still so I can shoot you. Mwawr, it's your go.
Sergeant, I have a clear line of sight. Oh, well, first of all, is this smoke dissipated at all?
It has come back around to the top of the round. I'm gonna say yes.
I have a clear line of sight on the one screaming on top of the roof.
Fine, take the shot.
Alright, is it a +10 for him being on 2?
That's correct. You have the high ground.
Gonna do the ranged volley, so... Alright, if he... Sorry.
It's okay.
And it's 15.
Yeesh. Yeah.
3 degrees of success. So he needs to try to dodge 3 last bolts coming after him.
2 levels, you mean?
1 plus every 2 additional degrees of success, Ray.
For semi-auto?
Yes.
Yeah. You need 4 point something to get 3 hits, unfortunately.
It's always counting for every additional 2 after your hit. So, like, 3 degrees of success total means a hit plus 2. And then the next you would need is 4 point something, because then it's a hit plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so these guys... Face that, and he fucking does it, because I'm rolling their checks, and I'm the best.
Woohoo!
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah! He dodges them.
Yeah, he fucking sways and then does like a little leap over the last bolt that nearly singed him in the balls.
Well, yeah, that's the part of being first on turn order. You get the privilege of taking away someone's dodge.
This is very true. Oh, Blue.
Ah, my turn again.
Pume's looking a little bit wanged up, and Percy's making friends with Captain Slab Meat Buckets over there.
He's about to meet my chainsword next.
Puma,
Change my
do
mind.
you want me to give you a hand with that, or do you want me to heal you, or do you want me to, or should I be plinking Sir Rotted Meat over there?
Bob's given up on life. He's already rolled his next character.
Bob, you've been asked a question.
What?
Do you want to get healed?
Yes. Very tentative. I don't know what good that does me, but sure.
Alright, then I guess I hop down here. And Medicaid.
Rolls a crit fail. Does that?
Killer just fucking rips out his jugular. I've saved you from your own misery.
I mean, he's doomed to die. If you know Ruby, then you know the character.
I don't know Ruby. I don't know shit about that guy. I never liked the animation style of it at all. Could not get into it.
He showed up for. Oh yeah, I don't instantly die from you. Thank God. 1 hit point. Okay.
No, I think it's like 2 or 3. I don't know how Medicaid really works.
A hit point per DOS plus intelligence bonus.
So 2
plus
plus 5, so 8 hit points.
2 plus 5, so 8, you say?
I'm math good.
7. Enjoy your 7 fresh, tasty hit points. You're back at max. This is why a legit ass medic kit is the fucking dopest.
Actually, he overhealed me.
It's a little bit too healthy. You'll have to take that one back. Yoink!
I did.
Can I still shoot at Sir Slab of Meat over
Didn't
there?
you just half action and half action?
Yeah.
Half action.
You moved and then you healed.
Mm-hmm.
Medicaid is not a thing you do for free, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, on the Screamer's turn, feeling pretty fucking good about himself for not dying so far and avoiding every shot and screaming successfully this time. He's gonna do another boosted scream and see if bad things happen when he inevitably fails now, because it would be dramatically cooler. Never mind. Alright, once again, everyone is looking fucking pumped as shit. Not that it's mattered, actually, because the thing that it boosts only applies to damage on DOS. And they haven't actually really been dealing any of that back. But everyone takes a damage again from this guy.
And damage?
And singular of damage, ignoring all armor and toughness.
Oh, see, thank you for healing me for that extra 1.
Yep.
I'm joking.
Alright, this Chaos Troop, let's see here, is gonna...
I'm getting death by 1,000 cuts here.
Your hero, Randall Bay. Let's see here, is Lassie Mookleton able to distract this other Mook who has successfully killed 1 so far? Could someone roll a D100 for me? It's whether he notices them cowering behind a bike or not.
Gotcha.
He does notice her cowering behind the bike. Okay.
Sorry.
Why be sorry?
You asshole.
This is the job of meat in the grinder. This is what people who don't have fate suffer from. Muko combat. Luckily he doesn't get like fucking many bonuses at all.
Slightly less glorious single combat.
Plink, plink, plink. His shot spray off the wall. Percy! Rock out!
Chainsword, now! And Crazy Eyes hands the chainsword.
Good old Crazy Eyes.
Because I still got that plus 20 from him running, right?
Correct. You'll have an easier time hitting this motherfucker. And this is where I parry you immediately. Actually, I don't think he can parry you. Oh, well, he can, but it's negatives.
I forget you can aim a melee.
It is strange. It's like that first before you do a swing. That like that hip wiggle before someone tees off in golf. That's what you're doing with the chainsaw. Huh?
Okay then.
Alright. And he will try to parry you with his unwieldy motherfucker arm. I mean, he has a really baller weapon skill, and that's all he's got going for him, so I mean... Was unwieldy minus 10 or minus 20? I don't remember.
Let me crack open the book.
I got it as well myself. Unwieldy. Can't be used...
Cannot be used to parry.
Cannot be used to parry at all?
Nope.
Then he can't even parry attacks, so you could just get a swing at this motherfucker. Roll your damage. Wait, no, I mean, he could try his 20 agi dodge. There we go. Alright. And he's not
Not actually
trained. No, it's not.
Then that's a 1% chance.
Okay, I think you hit him.
Yeah, the
You rolled a 96.
True.
weapon trait that you were thinking of was unbalanced. That's the one that only gives a penalty to parry.
That's right.
Unwieldy just straight up means you can't parry.
Doesn't let you do it, yeah. Alright. You dig in. Your blade like finds a whole fucking chunky bunch of ablative plates. Where do you hit him? 70. 07. You hit him in the fucking head. Never mind. You don't find a whole bunch of chunky ablative plates. You just find a chunky ablative head.
Do you not have any armor there?
He does have some, just not much. 4 limbs, 5 torso, 2 head.
Yes. And it's 0 head because pen 2. 14 damage.
He will have a.
I mean, he has a toughness bonus, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Indeed, he has.
I always forget about toughness.
This thing. Alright. I mean, it's still a heck of a lot of damage. Crunch.
But it was a good hit.
It was a good hit, as you can see. Possibly. Oh wait, no, I had his one set to invisible, so you didn't know. And I'm gonna keep it that way, actually. You do definitely think, you're pretty fucking sure you've hurt this guy badly, but it's impossible to just tell how much damage this fucker sustains, which is why I haven't really bothered putting a health bar, well, not really bothered, I've decided not to put a health bar on him. Like, he's a fucking savage mess of shit anyway. Knowing whether you've hurt him or not is a different matter. However, can you give me a perception test, please?
Coming right up. My perception is god-awful.
It's a freebie I'm giving you. Never mind. Alright. And it's his turn. He gives you a fucking huge menacing grin.
Which I assume has a chunk taken out of it.
Yep. Cool. 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 3.9. Would you like to do a reaction?
I am gonna dodge.
Alrighty.
Remember Piccolo's training?
No, you are
No, you're not.
You forgot Piccolo's training. Oh wait, you can spend a fate point to reroll.
I could. This is gonna turn out worse, but I'm gonna try it.
I was about to say, you'll have to tell me, do you want to?
It's kind of hard to beat a 99, yo.
Oh wow.
That is indeed how you managed to get -6 DOS on that roll.
Look at that.
Never mind. Let's see how much he would have done to you. In fact, no, I don't want to ruin his damage numbers. What am I, crazy? You don't get to see that shit. Languish in a lack of knowledge. Alright, Chaos Trooper. Can you do the business? Probably fucking not. You really actually fucking can't. I'll be damned. Jennifer! You've got one asshole like next to you, panting and wheezing, clutching an auto gun and a hatchet, and there's a screaming guy who's making your ears really fucking hurt, and a cold grip seems to keep squeezing at your heart.
So, sweeping order is still active.
Yep.
Say to the cultist. Nope. Board view. Step here. If he likes, he can make a melee attack on me with, like, his butt stock, I guess.
He's got autogun one hand and machete in the other.
An autogun is a two-handed weapon.
In which case he is not wielding it currently, so... Fair enough. He will not take a swing at you. He would probably keep his reaction.
I don't actually think this uses your reaction.
Really? I thought Oppies took away your reaction.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing, are they called opportunity attacks in the book?
No, they're just discussed under the movement action. If the active character moves away from an opponent with whom he is engaged, that opponent may make a free standard attack against the active character.
Alright, he'll give you a
It's
fucking
free.
jab. Nope. Swoop!
And then, yeah, level autogun on the screamer and many blams.
Alright.
Again, this will be full auto.
Activate the blam cannon. Fire all your blams.
And Comrade is, of course, doing the
Comrade thing.
volley.
God, that's really a great combination with, like, just base weapons. Alright. And he's used his dodge already, so damage.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is thankfully wearing his unholy robes of, like, 2 armor everywhere. Boo. Alright.
Wait, did this man just come out fighting us in a bathrobe?
In his unholy robes. So yes, it's probably a bathrobe that's had chaos symbols painted all over it and, like, leather straps and shit.
So you're telling me that we're talking to a crazy man who's shouting at us in a bathrobe, chaos symbols with maybe feces, maybe not.
So -9 to the leg, and then -10 to the body.
Okay. Well, thankfully, this is just impact. So...
Yep. I was going to say that's where it gets. Usually, this is why, like, point blank range actually is such a huge bonus, because it's balanced by the effect of doing so much damage to someone can often get you put in the shit.
Okay, so, on the leg, the hit rips apart the flesh of the leg, causing blood to spray out in all directions. Even as the target tries futilely to stop the sudden flow of vital fluid, he falls to the ground and dies in a spreading pool of gore. But as his body, at the same time, he jerks back from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood, before crumbling to the ground dead. And is thrown back 1d10 meters from the attacker.
This is going to look epic.
Must make an agility test or be knocked prone.
Alright, make the roll, just because I think it would be cool. Let's see if you can get him from one roof to the other.
No, just...
Well, I mean, although it's 2, it's 2 with elevation, so I think you get him 4. Boom! Crunch. He ends up, like, being dumped into the doorway of a building right there, causing the soldier behind a bike to scream in surprise and terror as just blood rains down like a Slayer album. Dead. Super fucking dead. -20 is final hit points.
And that's one for the good guys.
Go, kitty, go, go, go. Alright, Cultist Gunner has his bolt gun.
Counter.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I feel bad for Bob, though, who's probably not having a great time.
He's got a backup character anyway. He's fine.
Whether he's a backup character or not, he hasn't gotten to hit shit, which is usually what is exciting about this game. That and the RP part. Alright, so this guy's gonna try again with his fucking poor quality bolt gun. And probably on Percy.
Fight me.
I've already dodged, so.
Oh, this
Really
could be
on
bad.
Percy and not on a person who's just machine gunned someone off of a roof?
True, except you're a floor up, and it's an awkward angle for him. Whereas, like, this is like that would be over the wall of a pickup, then up a wall and onto someone who stood there with a guy next to her already.
But I'm so shootable. Fight me.
You are not shootable. He is. You know who is shootable? This motherfucker right here, 5 meters away, next to fucking Beef Man, baby.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Being on top of a Valkyrie 2 stories up is totally shootable.
You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Go on, try to hit me. I fucking dare you.
You're supposed to say that out loud. This is where it gets real fucking uglies.
Hey, I made a character just so I wouldn't have to roll in a D20 system, but then I forgot that it would make SKoW roll to defend. Wait, it didn't work out well. Don't tempt fate. SKoW has good rolls. Oh, look at that.
Not good enough!
Kadunk. 3, he would have had a DOS except for the fact that that Screamer just got eliminated.
Did he shoot the fat guy in the back?
No, he didn't fail that badly.
No.
And this guy is the gunner. He is a shoot specialist. Huge bolts just like hit the dirt around you and burst into pieces.
And FFG doesn't really have rules for accidentally shooting teammates.
Yep, I would only do that if I wanted to really punish someone for being shit.
Yeah, it'd have to be homebrew.
I think I've seen that rule in like one book, and I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Man.
Boom him.
How bad does this guy look? Or has he even been touched?
He has been hit quite savagely, actually. He is roaring and screaming and swinging around a fist made of sharp bone and muscle.
Is it attached to him, or is
It is his arm. Like, imagine someone had like a huge arm, and then they peeled away all the skin, and then they multiplied the density of the bones and muscle like a shit ton of factors. It is a disgusting thing to look at, and it is dripping that like viscous green.
All right.
Yes, it should have.
Full auto. Short range. Yep, full auto.
Full auto, short range, plus 15. Presumably half action aim and 5 from your bro. Sorry, size and bro. That fucking is going to be a ton of hits. And he has already used his shitty dodge that he's not trained in. He's going to take all of those hits.
No, that's only 3. But
I mean, that is still all of those hits.
yeah.
You fucking destroy him. You absolutely destroy him. Alright, so let's see here. 02. So this was in the head. Wait, no, sorry, 73. You're in the 37.
Which is torso?
Torso. Alright, so torso, and... arm.
Where is it?
Torso, arm. Okay, so... you go over in his torso, you go over in his torso, and then over in his arm. The first one doesn't matter much, so I guess so you knock him 1d 10 meters away, and then also whatever 10 in an arm is. Also, Percy, can you make me a dodge roll, please?
Okay.
Rain of blood and gore, meet the target's arm, remove from the body, screaming, you twist and angry in agony for a few seconds while collapsing on the ground, dying.
Alright.
With the two, oh, I'm sorry.
Read it.
What just happened?
As above, except as the arm is removed by the force of the attack, bone, clothing, and armor fragments fly about like shrapnel. Anyone within 2 meters of the target suffers 1d5 minus 3 impact damage to a random location.
Oh.
I mean, that probably can't hurt you, except you're going to... So I'm not even going to bother rolling the damage. But it just can't hurt you. However, you are coated, absolutely coated in shards of bone and also gore, which you've realized this dude's blood is acidic.
Ugh.
Let's see here. Fine, it doesn't matter. You do not take enough energy damage from that thing. You are coated in acidic blood, and you'll probably have to wipe it off, or it will continue to try and burn at you and start dealing damage to your armor. But right now, you take no damage. And yes, if you would kindly roll me 1d10, because you knock him that many meters away.
That'd be you, Bob.
I know, I'm rolling.
You knock him 4 meters away. Okay, and that is... Crunch. Ends up in a fucking messy heap next to the fence that he already fucking Kool-Aided through. And 1 second while I... you know what, I'll show you how negative his fucking health bar is after that. Let's see here. Man, a shame. This dude was a real motherfucker who didn't get to hit anyone. But such is the way of things.
Oh, I feel his pain. Trust me.
Yeah, true. No, you don't feel his pain. He feels so much different pain right now. He feels an incredible quantity of different pain. Oh, yeah, I have to actually set this one's Bardo visible. That's the first hit. And the second hit. And... This one I'm struggling with odd numbers for some fucking reason right now. There you go.
Dear what?
This dude only had like 15 hit points. He just had like a bunch of fucking toughness that you ignored. Like a lot. He's motherfucking so dead. Like, you can see like this acidic pool is just essentially leaking out from him. And... yeah, let's give it a little colour. About there. And it is a fucking horrible, horrible streak as his body has just been flung. Spraying everywhere. Good shot.
I imagine that was an Ogren at one point. Before it got turned into Ogren puree.
I would have been able to tell you something, but you didn't succeed that Medicaid test. You'll have to look over it properly outside of the heat of combat if you want to learn what you're looking at. Chaos Trooper, who's really fucked up. He's gonna try. God bless him, he's gonna fucking try to do something. I don't think he's gonna succeed, but he can really give it a good fucking go in point blank. Oh, actually, he's in point blank range. He's got odds. He's got odds, you guys. Not really great odds, admittedly, so it would seem. Do you like to dodge?
Yeah.
He doesn't have his fucking sick bonuses from the Screamer now. Well, he does hit twice, though, for probably not going to hurt you.
If he was firing full auto, that'd be 3 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
0, 0, and, what, 3?
Yeah, 3.
Got you. Make you bleed, little bitch. Make you bleed.
Mora.
Can I see this guy?
No. He is on the other side of a building up against the wall of it. You can possibly see that this woman back here was screaming about a thing, but you can't see this dude. He is fucking invisible to you.
You might be able to see this guy.
You can see him. Yeah, no problem. He's out in the open and you're looking down on him.
Well, it looks like Jennifer's having a good old time over there, so I'm just gonna shoot at this guy.
Okie pokey.
Do. My sheet would stop being a dick. There. Short range. Yeah, I get a still up higher than him. Wait, how much
Yes,
higher?
you are
how
higher
much
than him
higher?
by 3 levels. That is plus 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. So
Elevation's
that's-
gonna matter in this game. He is fish in a barrel to you.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Yeah. Wow. And you know what? Since these guys are fighting mooks that don't technically shoot, I had it ruled out that they don't have their reaction shots while they're doing this stuff. Like, they don't have their reaction, so you just roll your damage. You're about to fucking penetrate this guy's asshole.
Eh.
He dead.
I rolled a V amount of damage on that last one.
It does not matter. These guys have improvised shit armor and like 3 toughness, and you penetrate all of that armor and you killed him by like a lot.
Pew pew pew.
-7, and then -10, and then -5.
Wouldn't that be 11, 14, and 9?
Yeah, of course. With the bonus on it.
What's a 21?
21 is an arm?
An
Oh,
arm.
yes, arm.
Let's hope I don't accidentally kill the other cat.
And she has taken mook damage, she might go down.
Yep, arm, energy. I'm just gonna assume we're just gonna go straight to over 10.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
He just dies.
He just dies? Excellent.
The attack reduces the arm to a cloud of ash and sends it
Oh, no,
target
yeah, no.
up
Third
to
hit is the
medium.
body hit. Sorry, it's 10 over body, which we know as being relatively bad news. Roll a 1d2. She does have a dodge, though. He missed his last attack on her.
Mercendi Y.
That's fine. It doesn't
Doesn't
explode. His grenade will. Wait, did this one even get a grenade? No, these ones didn't get grenades because they're fucking super mooks. He is fucking gonos. You're off. You're there. You're there. Alright, we're running out of mooks to murder. Our blue. Just so you're aware.
I'm gonna take care of this one.
Okay. Hey, by the way, can you give me a perception check, please?
Perception?
Yep.
I'm gonna free action give a thumbs up to the other kitty over here.
She gives you a thankful wave with her not fucked arm. The other one is bleeding rather profusely. Oh, okay, cool. Continue on.
Has anyone checked on the pilot?
Pilot's fine. More saw to him not like getting exploded in there. He's just trapped because his fucking the hatch is fucked at the front. And Mora tells you if someone in the northern alleyway is hurt. What you gonna do, Remy? What you gonna do?
I'm shooting that guy, and then I'm gonna be moving.
Please tell me the firing mode before you roll the attacks. I would appreciate that. What kind of attack was that, and against who?
Standard versus Mook on the roof.
Okie dokie. And he has his dodge. He's gonna try. And they can do a dodge, just not a great one. Nope. You're probably about to just kill this guy unless you roll like turbo trash. You're dead. Is that including the bonus for the fucking thingy order?
Yes.
Alright. Would you like to guess what number over he is?
10.
7 over. 7 is the very popular one for people who haven't been reduced to, like, negative 30. So that's a -7 in the 77, which I've already forgotten.
Leg.
Leg. Alright, -7 leg energy, please.
The energy attack fries the leg, leaving it a mess of blackened flesh. The leg is broken until repaired, and the target counts as having lost the leg. Target must make a challenging toughness test to become stunned for 1 round. In addition, target suffers 1d5 levels of fatigue. Target now only has 1 leg.
Sweet, so with his lopsided balance, he tumbles off the roof and thump, ends up in a dead heap in the ground in front of you. Good job.
Someone do a medic call.
From where you are, you can probably see, like, there is someone around there, maybe. And indeed, she will speak up. I could use a hand, so that I don't lose my hand.
Mara continues to point.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll call out.
Mark can take care of this weird guy in the truck.
Alright, the Screamer is gone. And
Weird guy in the truck.
does anyone remember how many times Screamer succeeded at screaming? Was it twice?
Twice.
Ah, he doesn't get a special corpse effect. Alright, he's just gone.
Well, he succeeded at the improved scream twice.
Yeah, it had to be 3 of his super go hard in the paint scream for a special thing to happen. Alright, this Chaos Troop is gonna continue to mook it up. And fail. Worst of the mooks. Percy, you are covered in acid. You should probably do a test to get it off of you.
Stripper
What
test,
test
go.
would that be?
What would you like to do to de-acidify your armor? You're currently on like a hard pave-ish stone like opening in a steel-fenced area. The ground around you is kind of pretty much covered in this corrosive blood. Also, can you give me a perception test, please?
Me?
No.
The guy whose turn it is.
The person who's done it is, yes.
I'm gonna spend a fate point.
Okay, cool. You notice that this acidic blood is not only gradually increasing in intensity, it is starting to like become a vapor as it does so. So it will probably burn itself out in like quote unquote a few rounds. But you can see that there is something underneath the ground here. Like this brown ground is like dirt. It's like shitty dirt ground, and this is all very purposefully laid, like crete essentially. It is burning through it. There is a room underneath this floor. Although standing on this space will probably end up like breaking it and sending you tumbling into fuck knows how deep.
So, test. What test would it be?
Usually an agility-based one is the way to go. But if you have another way you would like to recommend, you're certain to give it a try.
All I have in agility is dodge. I have athletics.
Sadly, you can't sprint the acid off of you, or athletics would be a good one. Kia, give me a dodge. Well, just I mean, it's essentially just your agility test, actually.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow.
Alright. Are you going to use anything to re-roll that?
I might as well use a fate point.
I'm just gonna I was gonna recommend you do. This is a very, very early time to be having shitty or good armor.
Another 100, do it.
Be amazing. It's literally on like 95 to... As I was about to say, it's literally on like 95 to 100 this happens. I'm afraid all of your armor is 1 point weaker than it used to be. Acidic blood begins to make pock marks inside your armor, and although you now gradually have brushed some of it off, it's left some lasting damage. Alright, and the rest of your turn, please. Yep.
If only we had these rolls yesterday.
Was that a half action?
Half action aim, and then half action, whatever the kind of shoot bang you want to do.
Just wondering. Okay, so Crazy Eyes, last gun.
There you go.
Crazy Eyes. That name.
Crazy Eyes is a great name for a cohort.
I know, I love it too.
I love it if he's actually just the most sensible looking person as well. Oh wait, they keep calling me Crazy Eyes. I got perfectly normal eyes.
As one rolls to the back of his head. Get back here.
Yeah, get back here. That's exactly what someone should be saying to their eyes.
And now you know.
Let's see that attack. Bow. Oh, goodness. Alright, he'll... Is that one already dodged? I'm pretty sure he's not been fired at.
Oh, that should be... That should have another degree of success. Actually, that didn't go through all the way. I tried to type in a 15 in there. I think, right? No, just a 5.
It should
It should have another degree of
be...
success.
Yeah, it should be whatever half action aim, your short range, and then it should be plus 5 from your dude, bro.
Yeah, I forgot to edit the 5, so that's
Okay.
another degree of success.
That is another degree of success. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure he hasn't got a dodge. I'm pretty sure, sorry, he has got a dodge, but it's not gonna fucking help him because it's a lot of gun to avoid. Alright. Boost 35, he's the boosted one. That didn't go through. No? There we go. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Oof. Alright, you hit him with all the blasts. Alright, how much do I have to delete this guy with?
Let's see here.
You've done an astoundingly good job of deleting people who you actually hit.
That's how I do.
It's promising news. It means you guys are probably going to make it like a session or two.
Yeah.
And you've also got that free order, so that's another 4 damage on each of those. You kill him. We'll just go with 10 over energy. What'd you do?
10 over energy?
Yep.
In the body, or?
Yep.
Okay, the target is completely encased in fire, melting his skin and popping his eyes like superheated eggs. He falls to the ground, a blackened corpse. And if the target is carrying any ammunition, there's a 50% chance it explodes.
1d2. 1 is explode. Sorry, 1 is fine, 2 is explode. Does not explode. Alright, did this guy carry grenades? He did not. He was a gunner. Good job. He is fucking gonzos. Is there anyone left on the field there? He's gone.
We still have a shitty bolter.
His poor quality bolter. Roll me a D100 pets. Is it recoverable? It is, just barely. It is recoverable. He drops it and it tumbles out of his hands before, like, the rest of him fucking goes up in flames. There is a poor quality bolt gun on the floor, like, nestled between the truck and the fence. Good job. Jennifer.
Not sure who's doing pointy arrows.
Those are my ones, so essentially indicating that there are 2
Okay.
objects on the ground there.
Alright. From here, from here I think I'd be able to see that there's still shooting going on.
You
Okay.
can't see the guy, but you know that she's being shot at because you can see her.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
As I
even though this is
said,
a just so you know,
it's
even though this
shooting.
is even though this is a level up, by the way, since it's that same slanted roof, you can just run over it and onto the other side if you so wish.
So,
Slanted roofs are
first
cool.
off, continue sweeping order. No.
Orders are no longer being swept.
Mhm.
To be fair, you did a fucking legit job. I think that's as much sweeping order in one encounter as Rob has managed to succeed in maintaining for an entire session. Maybe the general with the squeakiest voice.
Move up here and then.
Yeah, you can see there's a soldier pinned down behind a bike that has also somehow not been fucking hit. Little help!
Understood. Ongoing contact. North alleyway. And then.
This would be a street. Or road, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to
Semantic.
tell.
It is relatively roughly drawn.
Mm,
I need to work on
I think
designing
I'm
more.
actually gonna do a single shot here.
Okay. Give him the blaps. Alright.
I should have done full auto. Oh well.
And you auto hit because he's in Mook and Mook combat, which means he's essentially using his reactions. Alright. Blam! You hit him good and he staggers in surprise. Oh fuck, they're coming out of the goddamn walls!
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man! Fume him!
Well. What is my run move?
I thought you were about to say, "What is love?"
Baby, don't hurt me.
Hurt me, don't hurt me, no more.
My run is 12.
Oh, you can get like right up to the alleyway in a fucking dead sprint.
Yeah, that seems like a wise idea.
Okay.
And then I'm going to.
You lose your little ninja
Yeah, that's
mask.
it. That's pretty much my
Did you get a little
I
ready?
lose my ninja mask. Yep. Okay, I was gonna do it, but
It's cool. I had it clicked already, so I was just like fucking handling it once. Or
I think I can run to the edge of this wing and cat fall down onto the other roof, right?
correct. It is a mediocre distance to you.
Yep, and nothing. Because while I have ridiculous movement, that's still
Yeah, you're for it.
two movements. So I would like to point out that I didn't sprint. I just used 2 move actions to get there.
Yep. Which probably looked action movie and cool as fuck. You ran down the wing of a Valkyrie, leapt onto another building's roof a couple meters down, and then charged the guy.
Yeah, just like slammed into the edge of the wall and pointed my gun down.
Blue. There's a hurt lady over there. And your friends are partying hard on the roof.
Come up to this roof party, yo!
Fucking kick-ass roof party, we got Molly!
We got low sticks, bro!
You know you want some of that Molly.
Oh, my turn.
Yes. Boof, boof, boof.
God damn it, Chewie, come on.
Boof for me.
Nope. Nope, he's just staring at me with his tongue out.
Problem.
Not be alarmed. I am here to.
Why would I be alarmed? Lend me a hand. She holds up her own that's just like it's bleedy and looks very painful.
I'm here to help.
Yeah. She is like, don't forget, you're all cat kind. They're not going to react to like friends coming to help them with like revulsion and horror. Don't panic, I'm here to help you. Why would I panic? Thank fuck you're here.
Rem's helmet just says helping.
I'm rolping. Wait, you had an action to do that?
How far's your movement?
I thought you said roll to Medicaid.
No, I mean, you've gotten there. You'll be able to next time. That still takes you more than your normal movement, right?
What's your agility bonus?
My agility bonus is 4, and I did use a full move to get here.
Yeah.
Alright. That's fine. You don't have to do an emergency bleed out test. She's, however, quite hurt. She is halfway to death, which is essentially what that blob is on Mooks. This guy is looking moderately like he's questioning his life decisions, and he's the only one left alive. However, he's chaos and they don't break, even the militia, because they're crazy! Woo! Instead he just has to choose which of the fuckers to shoot at. It looks like it's gonna be Puma.
Oh.
So he puts his back to this wall so he can see the rest. In fact, he's just gonna stand on this girl and shoot at Puma. He's an asshole. Yep.
Yeah.
Plank! I can't hit anyone for shit. After I killed this bitch, there's nothing. No good, nothing.
Percy.
Another test to check my armor here.
It's fine, you got it off. It's no longer going to continue burning on you. And also, even with your armor reduced, it was so unlikely for the acid to keep hurting you. I was like, it's done.
Gotcha. Does it still technically count as good quality?
I mean, it's good quality, it just has 1 less AP.
Oh, okay. I guess I just need to run.
Yep.
Athletics to hop the fence?
Which route are you taking? You would have to run through acid.
Oh. I'll just go the long way around.
Yeah, you don't have to do an athletics, there's broken fence again. You just be like, doop doop doop.
Yeah.
Doop doop.
So I'll just run.
Okay. Jennifer!
Okay. Sweeping order time. And catfall to hop down here, and that's 1, 2, 4.
Alright, that is
Here.
point blank. Daka daka daka.
Eat shit and die.
Cause you carry facts.
On hit.
He does have a reaction now because he wasn't in Mook combat, but let's see here. Can he do the thing? He does the thing! Yeah! Ducks! You blast a hole out the floor. Sorry, out the wall behind him. Human! I would recommend not overkilling this one. Probably want to not use the massive gun.
I have to set that up, so I'm stuck with the
regular gun?
Alright. Then
Yeah.
I, at the very least, recommend a single shot.
And is this point? No, it's not point.
It is not point blank, it is just close.
Short range. Standard?
Are you aiming?
Sensitive? Yes.
Half aim then. And the standard shot, yeah.
Okay. And then 5 for the.
For your bro. Yeah, you have bro powers. You hit, and he's used his reaction. Roll
Yay.
damage. Wait, you're using the auxiliary grenade launcher?
Oh. What?
I was reading that
No,
Akatrin
no,
Mark
no,
IV
no.
Lasgun Orcs grenade launcher. I was like,
No, No.
okay, all right. It's just that that's got
No.
a grenade launcher on it. All right.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
shit! I
not
was
that
like,
bad.
what are you doing? It's like you probably don't want to kill it too hard. Thump. I got it.
Boom.
I mean, it's like some Call of Duty shit where it doesn't travel far enough to arm, so it just fucking punches through them instead.
No, the auxiliary grenade launcher is just called auxiliary grenade launcher, and it would have.
All right, great. Okay. Yeah, the order, the close order failed. Oh no, that's only 6 damage, and this guy has some armor. It's not much, but it is
Enough to keep him alive.
enough to keep him alive. Oh, that was a shame right there.
If only I had used the multi-shot.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, I expected you to just fucking turn another guy into chunky salsa.
Yeah, well, I'm not using the auto gun. Or my auto cannon.
Auto cannon. Alright. I mean, Roof Moorer is watching him bleed.
Seeing what happens when I use a full auto burst to mook a guy this wounded, Maro's gonna switch to single fire and try to just take him out with one shot.
Yeah.
10 for where I'm at, right?
Plus 10, yes. You have a 1 floor lead on him. You hit the shit out of this guy.
Alrighty. Well, never mind. 12 pen 7.
Oh, pen 7. So you ignore all of his armor, and he goes to -9. Blank.
Where did I hit him?
72.
72. I'm pretty sure that's still body.
Like,
Oh, leg. Alright. Yeah, nothing. Nothing that will hurt anyone else.
Awesome. Gone, goody gone, gonzo. Dead as shit. And I believe...
Lift my last gun to my shoulder and just take him out.
Crack. Congratulations, guys. You have successfully made it through your very first encounter.
Yay!
If only one.
We did it!
Only one mook died. These 2 sadly operated ladies were already iced in the tank that got its side punched open by that dude. After it didn't land very nicely out of a Valkyrie.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
I failed every single test I was given.
Yeah, you failed every test, but the one shot you made was one that really fucking counted. You fucking decimated the ground here. And not only that, you revealed to one of the paranoid members that the floor over here is not as stable as it looked, because it's actually the ceiling to another building or room below it.
Oh, okay.
So, good job. Alright. There's another thing that I wanted to cover with you. I didn't do so before because I just didn't want to make everything sound more complicated. You know this whole cover, the height bonuses you get. They're only 1-to-1 while you're at short range. Like, so say for instance you got this 2 lead. If you start shooting at normal range, like those bonuses are a little bit like a little bit more shy. Because like obviously the further away you are from something, the less a high ground is going to qualify for as you go with distance, because something's suddenly diagonals.
Yeah.
So as long as you're shooting within what is considered short range for your weapon, you're getting it 1-to-1, like -10 or +10 respective. But otherwise that doubles up. But it wasn't going to be a factor in this, so I was like, I won't bother explaining that yet. That's just more numbers to confuse people with. And let's see here. Alright. So, you are able to... Blue, like it's impossible to fucking fail it, essentially. To fix up this lady's hurted hand. The pilot eventually makes his way out of the Valkyrie. He was going to like move it essentially and re-land it here if he could, but he's like the engine is absolutely fuckoed, and also that flooring is unstable. He does wheel it further like onto this roof here, so it doesn't like collapse and tumble off later.
Mara will help with their tech usefulness.
Yep. No, the wheels still work, he insists. And repositions it. And makes a little falling ramp as well, so you don't have to, like, you know, drop 2 meters every time you want to get down there. Or climb 2 meters every time you want to get on it. And let's see here, your mooks will regather here, and I'll give you a little old corpse pile, essentially. Who would like to roll for looting? Looting's a shooting. I know there are 2 confirmed weapons that you've acquired.
I'm good at loot rolls.
Yeah, there is a common sniper rifle and a poor quality bolt gun you're able to reacquire.
Not Astray. Someone else.
Yeah, Pets said you'd do it. Go for it, Pets.
I just did.
You're still rolling as though it were Bork's loot rolls, I'm afraid.
I know. I feel like off.
Wow. Alright, so there is a glow stick that doesn't look like gross and like sweaty and nasty. The others are a little bit of such fucking deep in the not very nice quality that you probably wouldn't want anything to do with it. There are also, like, you know, there is Imperial currency on these people. I'm going to be giving out currency in, like, essentially story format, so it's like this can do one story thing for you, because currency might come into play in this, but I don't want to fuck around with numbers, essentially. So you acquire... who would like to roll me a d4?
I will.
Okay. 2 currencies. You know what? I'm going to make you guys a handout as well, actually. That seems like a really nice person thing to do.
Thank you.
All players. All players. Let's see.
Sometimes I get a thing that makes a +1 weapon cheap. Sometimes I just get a low stick.
There you go. I'll give you a nice pretty picture later as well.
Okay, I'll fill in the stuff that we already have.
Yeah, I've popped them into currency just because I was doing numbers at the same time. Yes, as for the rest of them, I will give you their actual equipment lists now. The Chaos Snipers are wearing guard flak armor, although it has had their insignias pretty much across the board scraped out and had like Chaos Slander and weird runes and symbols and arrows and shit like painted on them in blood and oil and all sorts of shit. The snipers had a sniper rifle and a frag grenade each and a knife. The one sniper, his frag grenade exploded. There is actually an unexploded frag grenade on the other one, so someone can add that on. The militia. Let's see here. They had improvised armor, which is irrecoverable in all cases every single time, because it's just improvised and shit. It's worth 2 armor everywhere. They have an autogun. Most of them are not really recoverable. If you roll me a D2, that's how many autoguns you are able to get. They're fucking reusable.
Well, what
Your
about
turn.
their ammunition? Even if their guns aren't recoverable, are there bullets?
Let's see here. Roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 of them. I believe 2 of them were massively overkilled. Indeed, I still have their numbers. They were. There are 3 reloads for an autogun, and they're clip 30, so essentially of 90 rounds.
I'll
So just put them in as 90 bullets, I suppose. You can probably re-clip them later.
Yeah, you can just take them out of old magazines, put them in my nicer ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are 90 bullets. And I believe the sniper rifles also just use bullets, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there you go. They also have hatchets. They are 1d6 plus strength, rending, pen 0.
A hatchet's a whole 1d10? Jesus Christ.
I said 1d6 plus their strength.
Oh,
rending,
I
pen
heard
0.
1d10. Never mind.
Yeah, no. They are nasty and mean and wicked. Some of them have like divots that have been scratched into them that you would estimate could be used for like essentially soaking in poisons and stuff that wouldn't then just immediately slick off the blade. And also help for making a much bloodier mess.
Pokes with end of last gun. Is this a heresy?
Nah, doesn't look like a heresy. I mean, they've scribbled heresies on them, but you know, they're things. Let's see here. The Screamer had a big, massive, horribly, like, rotten-looking Chaos banner, and just looking at it makes you feel sick.
I'ma shoot it.
Good idea. You shoot it. It burns. I don't think anyone... Oh, no, sorry. I believe it was D2 autoguns that are recoverable. Okay, 1 autogun recoverable. I believe that's it. Yep, that's it.
I tried.
That's fine. There is nothing recoverable off the Chaos something or other, because you didn't figure out what that was at a glance. Let's see here. Yeah, he had no things. He had a Mauling Fist and a Dying Breath. His 2 attacks. And you saw both of them. Well, you saw the Dying Breath, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Almost saw the fist, but that was a good fate reroll.
That was. Those things are devastating. There'll be more. But yes, combat in this area dies down. You can still hear gunshots in the distance in sectors that other Felonid troops have dropped down into. It goes on for maybe an hour or so before finally quieting. You can see pillars of smoke beginning to fill this city from like different isolated pockets of contact. It's going to be a few hours, but eventually staticking to life are the radios. You've been informed that the orbiting, like the actual main big fleet ship in orbit, has been severely damaged and had to retreat. It sent out one wide burst stress alarm before leaving, along with an isolated little data packet. The data packet would appear to be something along the lines of a mission dossier. The only thing you have right now to actually read back that image is the pict recorders. So the first 2 people to see these pieces of information are Jennifer and Mwawr. Whether they share it or not is up to them. I'm not going to say it out loud just so the players don't feel left out. The thing that shot that big fleet ship was a singular object. A very, very, very large anti-orbital cannon firing energy rounds of an ungodly quote-unquote caliber. Not only that, it didn't seem to be pinned in one place. It was on the rail system, attached to potentially a train car. They don't know which city it's at now, but there is a very big weapon keeping that ship from coming back, and it's on the move. They will be returning in the next month, if you haven't dealt with this moving, roaming orbital machine before then the fleet's going to be in a lot of danger when they arrive, and they are not going to stick around for a second visit.
And then Space Marines.
Alright,
Yes.
squad.
DSMs?
Hey, Sergeant, you seeing this? It's like on top of the roof waving the pic recorder.
Yeah. Right, everyone, gather up. Got bad news.
Yep, you have 2 additional mooklings who will join you as well. They are an attaché now. Congratulations.
Mara's gonna continue Overwatch from the roof.
We've got a month to base to locate and eliminate some sort of train cannon. Elsewise, we're getting cut off.
Here's your pilot.
So cute.
Oh my god, wow.
Yep.
Huh? What?
I have many adorable cats.
Oh,
Cat pilot.
need to zoom in.
Daw.
Look at her.
The great thing about being felinids is that giving each other scritches is basically a handshake.
It's true. Yes, after you've received this information, signals essentially go radio silent. The city isn't safe. I recommend holding up for the time being in a location and making preparations to essentially make assaults and look for, core chaos forces. It's going to be a hard job taking down this city. It is very densely packed, and it looks like everyone's landed in a firefight. And in some cases, they haven't been very successful.
Alright, everyone huddle into a building. I'm booby trapping the entrances.
Alright, I will tell you, I suppose, about these buildings. Where the Valkyrie landed appears to have been essentially a big, storage area for, it would seem very hastily crafted, best to put it, not hastily crafted, hastily put together, ration boxes and food and stuff to possibly be shipped out to other areas. This here is an old, essentially a sheriff tower. So it's got a sending dish on the top of it that's been severed completely, but it would have probably been capable of doing wideband radio if you can get it restored. This building here used to be a pub. This one here is a living space. Indeed, the other 2 buildings as well are also living spaces. And then this mysterious location. On looking over it properly, you realize that this, very small enclosed building has a really heavily bolted up gate, essentially a massive steel door preventing access into its, main depths, and it's probably going to need breaking open. However, it's getting very dark planet side. Of course, that's been somewhat resolved by the acid that burned through part of the ceiling. Indeed, that's worn away now, but there is now an opening. Come on. Selection box. There we go. Freehand. Yeah. There you go. That is an opening into the floor below. Where are you going to hold up? Do I even need to ask? Is it the pub?
Hold on.
Oh my god, I'm just noticing the guy's really long negative green bar.
Yeah, He turbo fucking died. I hit everyone else's bars after they were destroyed, but I felt like his needed to stay up there a little bit longer.
As testament to my
Devastating fucking harm.
yes. There needs to be proof.
Yeah.
I hit someone hard.
You hit them and you hit them good. Sorry, yes, you were saying, Rez.
If we hold up here, that smoke from a tank and the bird, they're gonna be big warning signs like, hey, there are villainids here. Come get them. Should try to move a safe distance away before we hold up for the night.
The pilot pouts. I don't want to leave my bird.
Unless you can get her flying again. Gonna have to.
I can get it maybe like a few minutes of flight at best. I can get it on its wheels as well. I mean, it's on its wheels. I'm gonna do an intelligence test for this pilot because I myself just realized a thing you could do, but whether she has any fucking idea, I have no idea. She does have an idea. Well, that building that it's on, if we bust out the rest of those walls, which shouldn't take long because it's so broken up, we could wheel that ship inside. Create, like, hide it away in there.
Good idea. Good idea. That case, Mara, get to work on your booby traps. Trust us. Let's do that.
Sure, and you have 2 mooks that will make the job easier, so it only takes you about maybe 45 minutes to just get enough wall broken away that you can then wheel the Valkyrie into the mostly tattered warehouse. And it is hidden from sight. I don't want to take it off the map, but just assume that it is no longer granting 3 degrees of height because it's no longer up there. There we go. Good job, guys. And Mara, can you give me a roll for setting some booby traps at the pub door?
Would someone like to assist me on this roll? Setting booby traps is tech use.
I have a tech
We
use.
are literally all trained in it.
Would again?
Your grenadiers.
Yep. Would someone like to help?
Do it.
Okay, I'm just assuming that someone's helping.
Mm-hmm. You have so many people helping that it's no worry at all.
Degree of success. I'm just going to spend a fate point to get my success.
Might as well. We're, as you might be guessing correctly, we're approaching the end of today's session. Yes, you were able to get the front entrance of the pub booby trapped up. Inside, it's a nice enough little building. You can see that there are some chaos-like propaganda and posters and shit that, you know, not an issue to tear them all down. In one of the rooms, there is sadly a deceased elderly gentleman. But otherwise, the building is in surprisingly good nick. There is still like a few kegs, like half full of alcohol.
Woohoo!
Otherwise, you know, you've got the run of the place. You can begin your very own Villainid Cornetto trilogy.
Nice. I'm going to have a drink. Also, SKoW, did you decide on which timeline this is going to be? Like before or after any of our games?
I will not disclose because I am not sure.
Because if you want, I can include this thing in Rogue Trader: The Heathen Stars.
I suppose it could exist in the Heathen Stars. However, you'll have to, like, studiously avoid mentioning it because its fate is not decided yet.
The Heathen Stars is like 20 solar systems.
Then dope, yeah, it's somewhere in there.
So this would take place a little bit after
Yes.
our Rogue Trader, when we brought in actually it'd take place around about the Kornos Crusade, when you guys start a crusade of your very own.
Yes, I suppose then the Nyan cluster exists in one of the solar systems in the Heathen Stars. Congratulations.
We can just say it's been cut off by warp storms for a while. It's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense considering the fucking setting.
Yep. Which means you guys can't visit there on Thursday, but there's a warp storm place there now. Congratulations.
Yep.
That sniper rifle, was it a hot shot or a ballistic weapon?
Say it
Not a
is.
hot shot.
It is a pew pew bullet weapon.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. I've got it written down on the There's the character sheet.
I'm not trained in that. Not yet, anyway.
What is it?
Solid projectile sniper rifle.
There you go. I put its
I'll probably
stats in
take
there.
that next.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am trained in that, but my hot shot is so much better.
Technically, I'm also trained in that.
Yeah, I am as well, and
I think you would probably. I know from experience you might have the most use out of it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna claim that weapon.
By the way, there, look, I made like actual character sheet thingies, like working GM notes for people. I did the thing successfully.
Woohoo! That's wow. That's
No one
pretty
wants
good.
it, I'll take it.
Yep,
Just train in solid projectile.
it came out neat as fuck.
Nice.
I actually do kind of want it.
Okay, then go ahead and take it.
There we go. Is there anything you would like to ask or do then before we call the session to a close?
No, I'm good.
Alright. I will, at some point between now and the next game, produce an actual city map for you and put in, like, key locations and things and possibly news of where, like, maybe your groups have been fighting, because you're going to start having options, like, places to go to in order to accomplish X things, like supporting troops or attacking key facilities, etc., etc. Investigating weirdities, that's a good one. Essentially, you're going to get a battle map, you're going to get an objective map, and you get to choose shit to do on it.
Nice. Only thing I have to bring up was this game was a lot of fun. Thanks for running, and I actually did something in the D100 system, guys.
You did. Everyone did a thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I got you all psyched up for dying, but I actually balanced this one out relatively lightly. There are meaner things out there hiding in the darkness, but
Oh no.
got you
that
all
means
warmed up.
I've just used all of my D100 luck for this week.
Yep. HFGL.
Oh.
We're only in the first day of the week, and you've already burned it up.
Yep. Well, I look forward to being ineffectual and rogue trader on Thursday.
Yep. Such is life in the zone.
Then Mers and War on Friday.
Yep. Alright. I hope you enjoyed
40K
yourselves.
week.
It is the week of 40k, holy shit.
Yeah, well, it's going to be that way quite a bit.
Yeah.
We all
Every other
love
week,
FFG, and we have 2 only war games and 1 Rogue Trader game now, which is eventually going to be Rogue Trader 2.0, thanks to the very lovely Merzendi sometime.
Yep. Which is fucking really direly needed, because holy shit.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what a shitfest it has been to get through it all. But with that, I believe it's sign out time. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Oh, I did. Thank you very much, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a lovely time.
Glad you enjoyed.
Can I just ask? So it's on the stream, in case we have to check.
Of course.
Experience?
Of course. I was the whole time I was like, I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. I'll ask them the questions. Maybe they'll get there. All right, experience. I'm doing experience based on kills and objectives and special objectives. So let us see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, I was the most useful. I stopped the Valkyrie from blowing up. I killed some other dudes. It was great.
Yep, you did a good job.
I had 3
Telling
kills.
you,
I couldn't be
operations
happier.
career.
Alright, let's see here. It would be really nice if the book had already given me, like, experience equivalencies for scoring them out. Instead, I've got to just fucking make it up. Alright. So it is... In fact, you know what? I'm going to make a little sheet as well so you can see how experience is calculated.
So many handouts.
Yep, but also it helps because I forget shit a lot all the time otherwise.
And there is already like somewhere in the GM section like the detailed method, which has experience by encounter difficulty.
I fucking freestyle my encounters too much for that, so I'd rather don't worry, I'm generating a thing now.
Wait, are we still on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll put it in its folder in a second. And so you took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mooks, a soldier, and a big dick OG.
Like I sent you in Discord, the only thing that might conflict with it being in the Heathen Stars is that they've never heard of the Imperium or the God Emperor, because
Oh, then it's not in there then,
entire
because that is...
okay.
There you go, you all gain 350 experience.
Woohoo!
Okay.
As you can see by the numbers available there, the danger's probably going to rank up.
Why 50, Scow? It's just going to... I'm always going to have 50 experience forever now.
Then you just make another 50 and it becomes 100.
How dare you make me try?
And there's also 50s in that book, so you'll just occasionally pick one and be like, a 50, thank God I had this loose 50 or it would have driven me insane.
You're terrible.
Yep. Fine then, you will get 300, fuck you.
We round up in this game, you asshole.
You fucking wish, only if it's damage on you. Alright, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and do peace out.
Watch.
Bye, stream.